T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kop-Ish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yo, what's going on, people? Kopish Fridays and that. You know what time it is. Listen, it's Kopish Kall-In Show. It's the show you've been waiting for, innit? We wait for it all week and it's here. It's finally here. Drift, what's going on, bro?
Exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. Apologies for the late start as well, people. We had a couple of technicalities, but you know we had to quickly get that sorted out as soon as we could so we could jump in. So let's hope those technical difficulties don't mess up during the show.
Innit? You know what I mean? Because normally it's me. That's what Drift's trying to say. Like, man,
I never said nothing.
I need you to kind of just like allow it tonight, innit? I need you to just to be on form tonight. You know what I mean? Do a navigate and play out of 10 and not get injured. But we move. But no, man, listen. Tomorrow's the big game, obviously, as well. Do you know what I mean? It's tomorrow. The Premier League is back as well, Drift. So I'm excited about that. Do you know what I mean? It's been a minute since we played Premier League football. See, it feels like forever, innit? I know the international thing. I'm not really on it like that, bro. I just wait for Liverpool to play in it, and then I'm happy again. Still, I can't be front.
Yeah, I hear that, but I mean, and on that note, people, as always, you know who this wonderful sponsor is we have for this show, guys. It is Fans Bet. They have a welcome offer at the moment, which is bet £10, get £30 free bets plus 10 free spins as well. And big up to everyone who signed up as well. I hope you're making money.
Indeed.
Money.
And listen, just make sure you sign up to Fans Bet each and every time because as you said before, they've got amazing odds. And not only that, you get to see us on there as well. You get to see some exclusive shows that obviously you won't see on this channel that you will only see on Fans Bet channel. And plus, you get to see us collaborate with other people who you may not even know who are out there that you don't even realize, you know what I mean? They're stars in the making. So make sure you check out Fans Bet, people. Trust me.
100%
each and every
people.
time.
Link in the description, guys. And again, big up to everyone who's already signed up. Obviously, the sponsor always let us know when you've come through us. So love for the support, people. Link in the description because they will know you came through Kop-Ish. That's the special Kop-Ish welcome offer. And stay tuned to our socials as well because we'll be releasing some exclusive actual Liverpool odds for the Watford game on our socials, Twitter mainly. So go and check out Twitter tomorrow and you'll have some very, very good offers. I'm hearing it might even be 4-1 for Salah to score the first goal. And that is unbelievable. That's like giving away money. That is actually
I'm not gonna lie, that's
some
some serious odds right there. Because I'm not gonna lie, angry Salah right now, bro. He's looking to pack in some goals, bro. So you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But
so before we bring the people in, bruv.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen. So me and Jeff had a little chat before the show started, didn't it? And we were both like, should we just bring you guys in straight away? And Jeff was like, you know what? Something came out the other day, innit? You wanted to touch on Jeff, so I think it's kind of an important thing, and I think it's something that goes unnoticed. So yeah, what did we speak about?
Yeah, first of all, as well, Cal's doing something that's is actually quite personal to him. So he's away today, guys. He's okay, everything's fine, but
he's good. He's good. He just unfortunately can't make it today. But
yeah, he will be away today, guys. So yeah, Cal won't be with us.
Love to Cal and the family now, as always.
Phil knows about the, you know what I mean, fatigue, because we're going army mode now. 9 games to go in the league. Yeah, man has to go army mode. Man knows already.
Trust me.
But yeah, bro, I just wanted to quickly touch on the Gary Neville comments before we bring in the people. I didn't want to talk about it yesterday because we was chopping up the Arsenal and the Chelsea situation yesterday.
I
But
saw.
I thought we'll save it for today. Now, Gary Neville came out and basically gave Klopp unbelievable praise, but at the same
Yeah, he
time
did.
was being hella shady towards our board. So basically what he said is Liverpool are a fifth place team, but we win the league because of Klopp. That's basically what he's saying. Now, he was alluring to the money we spend. But the way it came across, it was almost like he didn't want to big up the squad.
Yeah.
But the way he said it was like, take it whichever way you want. So if we're a fifth place team, but Klopp's making us win the league, what are you doing? You shading the players that we have, yeah? Is that what you're doing? Because even though he's talking about money spent, he should have said, if they continue to underspend, he shouldn't have said we have a fifth place squad and Klopp is the reason why we're winning. Because to me, that means he's taking away all of the credit from Diaz, Jota, Mane, Salah, Bobby, Thiago, Flacco, Hendo, Naby. I'd even throw in Ox, Trent, Tsimikas, Robbo, Van Dijk, Ibu, Matip, Gomez, Alisson, Kelleher. I feel, to me personally, I think I'm naming the best squad in the league, arguably.
No,
but apparently we're the fifth place, bro.
This is it though. When he's saying that, yeah, he is taking shots and he's throwing shade. He don't get to say he is. But what he's also saying is, even with these amazing players that we have, who has to coach them? Who has to put everything together? It's like Drift. Let me think of an analogy that you'd appreciate, yeah? Bruv, you can get all the ingredients that you like, yeah? But if you're not a great cook, the thing now go work. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's he's trying to say, like, Liverpool have great players, have amazing players, but they also have one of the best coaches in world football. And what he's trying to say is, let's say we got a coach like just trying to say we got like a meteoric coach, yeah? Not on Klopp's level, or he's okay. He probably won't get those same results. I don't think we'll be fifth, but I think what it is that he's just trying to say, like, Klopp is taking us to another level because the money that we spend in, compared to our rivals. Yeah.
So Jamrock, that was a 1,000% mistake.
I just see that. Yeah.
Well, I undo that for me, please. But that was a 1,000% mistake.
I don't think we can. Jamrock, you can blame just. It's only 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes.
No,
Jamrock,
but it was a super though, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
I don't know if you can reverse that.
I told you there's gremlins in the system. Jamrock. Apologies for that, bro.
Man's looking for that WWE reversal.
That was
I'll look into it. I'll look into what we're talking. But
But
no, all I'm saying is that, Jeff, is that he's not completely false, because what he's saying is that like, Liverpool have good players. They're great players, but without Jurgen Klopp, would we be doing what we're doing now? And if we're being honest with ourselves, the answer is probably not, most likely. Because let's be real, Jeff. When people talk about the best coaches in the world, am I lying when people normally say Klopp? Whether you say Klopp or Pep, they're 1 and 2. They're 1 and 2 in it. That's how.
Yeah. Whichever way you want to put it.
So if you want to throw in whoever else is there, can they get the same results? We might be third. We might be fourth. I don't think we'll be fifth. But Gary Neville's kind of got a point. Not the fifth bit. Not the fifth.
To say fifth is being hella shady, bro.
No, it's hella shady.
Because that means you're saying we've got a worse team than Arsenal. That means you're saying we've got a worse team than Man United. That means you're saying we've got arguably a worse team than Tottenham. Because one of those teams is going to get fourth.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
So to say that, I know Klopp is an absolute genius, but imagine saying that we're going to go from being title contenders, possibly title winners, to fifth.
I know. No, but it's what I'm trying to say. The fifth bit was almost outlandish. Because I don't think there's 4 better teams than us in the Prem, even if you put in another manager who's just not Klopp. I think the squad is kind of good enough to the point where if you put in someone who's decent, you get a full. But I don't think you're getting. I don't think you're winning a title. I have to be real with you. In your opinion, other than Klopp and Pep, who else could win a title with Liverpool? Who do you think? As things stand right now.
No. But here
other than Klopp and Pep,
context. No, but here's where you got to put context to it.
I know you're going to say Pep is not going nowhere.
No, I'm saying if Pep wasn't at City, then I think our squad could win the league. No. But see, but Gary Neville didn't put context into it and say, oh, because of Pep. So your question, I have to put Pep in because I believe Mancini could win the league with this Liverpool team. And especially if Pep left.
I don't know.
Pep has got Man City playing football that's on another planet. And the whole structure and the way he controls them lot. Man's like Xavier over there, bro. Yeah?
Agreed.
If he left and they had to go and get a manager who's a lot less capable than Pep, then I think our squad would be very capable of winning the league. If Guardiola was still there and Klopp leaves, then no, I don't really know if there is any other manager that could take him on. I really don't.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I think I'm basing it on Pep is still here in it. I can't do. I know what you're saying because you are putting context into it, but as things stand, I'm going by how things are right now. And as things stand right now,
still be here? Will Pep still be here in 2 years when Klopp's contract runs out? Though I don't know if he will, bro.
Listen, I hope he goes, but I think he might because all right. The only way I even see Pep leaving is if another massive opportunity, comes about. And let's be realistic. Xavi's doing what? Rebuilding Barca. So he wouldn't go back home. He would never go to Real Madrid. I can't see him going. Actually, could you see him going PSG? I can't see it right. I can't see that.
He might take a sabbatical and then just go back to Barcelona after Xavi's done. You never know, bro.
Do you know I can see him doing, which will really annoy Klopp? I can see him taking a sabbatical at the same time as Klopp, and then when Klopp comes back,
he comes back.
he's like he'll do the Avengers thing. What's that thing in the Avengers where it's like you couldn't do it? What's that line? The trailer where it's like it's not failure, obviously, but because obviously Pep has won more.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking. Yeah. When he's like, you couldn't deal with your own failure.
Where did that bring you? Back to me. And you just see him out with the Infinity Gauntlet. Man like Pep's cutting Sky Sports promo. I'm not gonna lie, that'll be the sickest. That'll be the sickest.
No, that's hilarious. Because Pep bald as well, I can imagine him sitting there like Thanos on the stone. He's just chilling on the stone with his Premier League trophy.
You can see it, yeah.
Like, you couldn't deal with your own failure.
Your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. I don't think this. All right, listen. Sky Sports, please don't rip off my out idea, please. Yeah, if I see that promo anytime, just know people it started here. But no, before.
By the way, I really hope Jamrock is back in the chat. I hope that 5 minutes is up because I feel mad about that. Jamrock, let us know what the super chat was with just a completely normal message, bro.
Yeah.
When you come back in, that was actually I don't need, this is so fiddly doing it on this bloody thing, man.
You know what? Big up Zabiri. Is Zabiri watching that now? The Avengers. Zabiri, you watching that now? Are you? I swear Zabiri just said I'm watching that now.
Yeah. I don't know if it means like he was or.
Yeah, that's mad still. If you're watching that now, Zabiri, that's mad still.
Yeah, Jamrock. Apologies for that, bro. That was completely accidental. But the super chat that you put through, bro, just send it again as a normal message because that was what it was that I was starring when it put you in the accidental time. I'm actually so glad they didn't do that accidental permanent block because that would have been peak. That would have been crazy. I can't even lie. But so yeah, I don't know, man. Gary Neville, man. I think it was a bit shady because for me personally, bro, I reckon the way our recruitment goes, all we need to do is continually spend the money that we spend. I don't even think the money we spend is a problem. I just think the amount of times we do it is the problem. So all those times when the club don't spend money, I don't care. We've always said this. We don't need £200 million signing.
No, we don't. But
just make it more consistent.
Agreed. But then you've also got to factor in the manager though. So because we're basing it on Jurgen Klopp can kind of work with, to a degree, limited resources, or if not limited, he can work with meaty resources, right? Could another manager do that? That's a very hard tall ask when you are up against a Pep Guardiola. If it's not Pep Guardiola though, Drift, I know Chelsea have got to sort themselves out because they've got a lot of things to sort themselves out, but you can't also sleep on maybe a rebuilding Man United potentially. I don't know if Ten Hag goes there, gets them playing ball in 2 years' time, who knows? Then you've also got to factor in, this is another big if as well, Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, not necessarily the manager-wise, but they do spend money. It allows teams to kind of get their stuff together in 2 years' time. And if Klopp isn't there, it's going to be really telling who the next manager is and whether he can cope with what Klopp had to deal with. I think that's what Gary Neville was trying to basically say, but he just said it with a bit of shade on it.
You know, a couple of people are in agreement with you. So, guys, just quickly, before we bring the callers in, let me know in the chat, guys. Do you lot agree? Do you lot believe that the way we do things and the exact same signings, like, imagine it's all of it's Diaz, it's Jota. Do you lot agree with Gary Neville that if it wasn't Klopp in charge, we wouldn't be this good? And obviously, we know that Klopp is the X factor, but I just mean, do you agree that we would drop down to 5th? Is that how much of an influence Klopp has on us that like, we would go from being a title winner or title contender to 5th?
We wouldn't be 5th. I just think though that I don't know if we'll be contenders.
I still think we'd finish in the top 4 easily though.
Yes, top 4. But there's a difference between being 4th and like I said, going for the title though. So
yeah,
I said we will be
5th, Matt.
No. I don't agree with that. 5th. I don't agree with the 5th thing. I'm just saying I don't think we'll be automatic. And imagine this year. Actually, should I tell you what's quite telling? And sometimes when it comes to pundits, even as experienced as Gary Neville, a lot of them do chat kind of do. The reason why I say that is because start of the season, every single pundit, when they done their top 4, Liverpool were 3rd, Liverpool were 4th, Liverpool were 3rd, Liverpool. No one even foresaw was going to be in a title race. Nobody. So that's why, even though I understand where Gary Neville's coming from in terms of we wouldn't be challenging, the 5th thing is a bit mad still. I think the 5th thing is mad. It's not 5th. I just think we'll be in the top 4, but not challenging. Well, 3rd or 4th, not challenging for a title. We'll be a bit of pacer, and we wouldn't be happy with that. But not the 5th thing. That's just going too much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
This is a very good point. It's very easy to say that, oh, la-di-da-di, but where would they be without Fergie? Man United wouldn't have all of that, so it's still a bit mad to discredit the thing. But Jamrock, again, bro, just redo the message as a non-super chat, bro. That was the super chat because I don't think you have messaged through what the super chat was again, bro. No, it wasn't this one, was it? No.
All right, shout out to the people with the sharpest eyes that saw the link. I didn't even say nothing, and I just saw people bang, 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 bang. All right, respect to you lot. You lot got the sharpest eyes. I purposely did that to see who was gonna get in.
Bang, bang.
They got the sharpest eyes. Big up you lot, man. Big up you lot. Trust me.
By the way, I nearly just spilt my bloody drink everywhere. Sure. You know when you do that quick catch, but it still spills a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's calm. Let me read this out there from Jamrock.
Read that out while I get this water off my tablet.
So I'm guessing Jamrock, this is your super chat, but even if it wasn't, bro, still calm anyway, bro. Apologies again, that was a technical. So Jamrock says, acting copies. Reality is we don't know, and that's true actually. Gary Neville would like to be the case because that would allow United to come back into the fold. Facts, it would be, and you're right. That's why I said, Jamrock. I don't know if you heard the last bit I said is that. Really and truly, like some of the pundits, like as great as they are, so I don't want to disrespect no one. You can't take what they always say as gospel because a lot of them, when you look at their predictions for the start of the season, they didn't give us a chance. It's like they just thought, oh well, Man City are always going to spend, Man United have spent money, and Chelsea have got money, so therefore that defaults Liverpool to fall. But they're also steeping on Klopp though. So it's like Gary Neville's almost trying to say like. Like I never said those things because look at Klopp in it. Like look at what he's doing now. But if he goes, it's that whole kind of deflection thing as well that I feel like he's tried to try and play. But again, some of what he said I do agree with. But when it comes to the 5th thing, I fully disagree. I just think we'll be in top 4, but we wouldn't be challenging for a title. And there is a big difference between being in the top 4 and, as we know, challenging for a title. We know this.
But that's the thing. I think that's how we should have worded it, bro. I think he should have worded it saying, without Klopp, I don't think Liverpool would be contending for the title. But he went far and said we would be at Arsenal or a Tottenham. And that's where I'm thinking he just went a bit too far. Because our squad is brilliant. Even if Klopp still manages to get every little bit of superlative out of the squad is still good. And if you know what I mean, like,
so excellent, bro.
So to act like we go from 1st to 5th is crazy, bro.
I fully agree.
That's crazy, bro.
I fully agree. It's absolutely mad. Like him again. Gary Neville does like to make a headline, though. As good as he is as a pundit, because I do rate Gary Neville.
So do I. I must admit, considering he's an ex-Man United player, I actually do think he's a brilliant pundit.
No, indeed.
But let's just get through these super
I'm
chats
gonna read the
before we
super
bring the
chats. Yeah,
people
try to
in.
bring the people in. Yeah, I was about to say the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. Big up yourself, Lee. He says, really sorry can't make the show today, but I'll watch when I'm back. Love for the show yesterday and happy birthday to little one, Matt. I love my brothers. Now, appreciate that, my brother. Thank you. It was little one's
Big
birthday
up.
yesterday. Man like King Kyrie's birthday was yesterday. Man's 4 years
Yeah.
old, but going on
Oh.
14. It's kind of, bro, I'm getting the time out on that, bro. Man said, nah, bro, you're speaking for too long. Get off. Thinking, raw, are we doing that to our own peoples now? Is that how they're moving?
Big up Lee as well. Lee, he was really good yesterday on the panel as well. Big up, man.
Respect for that, Lee. I saw
he held his smoke well.
He did. I saw it. You don't work, bro, and love again, bro. Thank you. PR says, go PSG and win a UEFA Champions League. That makes him the greatest. So I guess that's talking about what?
Pep.
Klopp.
Must be talking about Pep.
Are you talking about Klopp or Pep?
No, talking about Pep because remember everybody thinks that Pep has to win a Champions League without Messi to be considered the GOAT.
They kind of got a point though. Still, you can't spend all that money, Man City.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna. People make me defend the op when they say these things. Guardiola is a sensational manager. It is ridiculous to downplay
Let me ask you this question.
Any achievement from Guardiola.
When we won
ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
No, Jeff. Right. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I was in from the start of this show because me and you're gonna go at it. I can see it.
Hold on. Lorato, it just did it again. Now I know it's not me. He sent for a super chat. I went to save the super chat and he's put him in another timeout, bro. Something's going mad at my end. It's got nothing. There's something going on. Laruto,
leave it. Let me leave it.
Save Genies because I don't even want it to do it again, bro.
Hold on.
Something's going wrong on my end, bro. Lorato, apologies for that, bro. When you come back in, just resend that as a normal.
Apologies
chat.
about that.
I don't know what's going on my. I ain't touching nothing else, bro, because my end, the gremlins are still going nuts at my end, bro.
No, it's calm. But now, all I was gonna say though, just quickly, when we won the Champions League, who had the better squad, Man City or Liverpool? And we knocked them out, didn't we? When we won the Champions League, right? That same season.
Well, you mean when we got to the final in 17-8? What the fuck?
Bro, what is going on, fam? Why you just got a bag of gremlins in your yard, fam? What's going on?
I don't know what is going on, bro.
No,
you're trying to put me in a timeout and everything, bro.
Just moving mad, just actually moving mad.
I'm
actually scared, fam. All right, Tonic says players we rated before they left us haven't performed that well, e.g. Genie, Coutinho, etc. Maybe it's Klopp's system. No, I just think it's that Liverpool love still. I can't have a front. What do you think, Drew?
I think the fact that we have some players who perform brilliantly for their international team. Bobby performs brilliantly for his country. Flacco performs brilliant for his country. Sadio performs brilliant for his country. Salah performs brilliant for his country. Jota performs brilliant for his country. Thiago, Robbo. Trent doesn't really play. Van Dijk performs brilliantly for his country. Alisson performs brilliant for his country. Gomez, when he hasn't been injured, has played well for his country. So I don't think it is the system thing. I think that a lot of our players do. Like Japan, Taki plays brilliant for his country. I think it's very disingenuous to say it's only a Klopp system because a lot of these players play brilliantly for their country. So that's very disingenuous to say that in my Naby plays better for his country than he does for Liverpool, bro.
Yeah, listen, you ain't gotta tell me, bro. I already know.
So do you know what I mean? I think Henderson's probably one of the only players who doesn't really play that well for England in comparison to his Liverpool performances. But I don't think England use him the right way. I think Southgate uses Henderson wrong, if I'm being honest. So I think that's a little bit more too. And Trent as well. It's the England thing, innit? Trent doesn't get used properly. Hendo doesn't get used properly. Yeah. It's the England thing, innit? Like,
bro, listen, I don't even talk about England. Anyway, England. Nah, Drift, you're moving mad.
Is going on? You know what, bro? I swear down, it must be the drink, bro. The drink went in the thing, bro. I think it's fucked up the timer, bro.
Your thing is moving mad. Man said fully April Fools and that. Man said,
Let me reset this timer, bro. Because I think you know what it is, bro. The device is drunk, bro. Because there was a whole heap of Captain Morgan that went in it, bro.
Man said the captain took over. Man said Captain
Wes
Morgan.
For Captain Morgan, bro.
All right, let's move. I'm gonna read out. I'm gonna read out some chats kind of fast. I want to get a few things so I can see everybody waiting as well. I don't want to leave people waiting for too long. Right. So LFC Aaron says it's all about being smart. Man United spend as much as Man City and they still finish 4th or 5th. Agree? Yeah, or disagree, Jeff? You agree?
No, 100%. Man United have spent £1 billion. I think they've actually spent the most money since Ferguson left in the whole
league.
It
is about being smart then. So he's right. It's about being smart.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Zabiri says, bless up my G's. If I get one wish, it'll be Klopp and Pep at their respective clubs till death. I know it's cooler than them, but football will be exciting. Them man, they're what? Yeah, slogging it out in their
Zabiri's got a point, and I tell you why. They were doing a preview for the run-in during the international break. It was Sherwood. I can't remember the lady's name. Apologies if she ever sees this. And Ian Wright. Love Wrighty, Uncle Wrighty, swear down.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for John Barnes, I'd probably be an Arsenal fan because of Uncle Wrighty. I swear down. But anyway,
I don't say it too loud. April Fools, we move.
And Wrighty was talking about the whole situation, and basically, we've got the whole because what's mad is when Fergie and Wenger were both competing, to win the league. Ferguson was arguably the best manager in the world, but I don't quite think Wenger was. Do you know what I mean? No. Because that was like peak Ancelotti days. There was you know what I mean? Like there was a couple of other managers who were at their peak at that time. Whereas now, I think it's unquestionable that Pep and Klopp are the best managers in the world. I don't think you can go anywhere else in the world and find a manager that is actually better than those two. So even though there's been some brilliant rivalries, I'll probably say Mourinho was the best manager in the world back in the day when he was competing with Chelsea.
At one point,
yeah. So maybe the Ferguson and Mourinho battle maybe could be comparable, but again, there were still other managers, like Ancelotti was still at his peak then, Rafa Benitez was at his peak then. There was a lot of other managers that were at their peak. But right now, it's unquestionable, bro. Pep and Klopp are unquestionably the two best managers in the world. Unquestionably. And they're battling it out on all fronts, bro. If we get past Bayern Munich and Benfica, and they get past Chelsea and Atletico, it is a semi-final FA Cup, Man City, Liverpool. It is a Champions League final, Man City, Liverpool. And it is a fight to the death in the Premier League, Man City, Liverpool. That's an incredible rivalry,
I'm here
bro.
For
it
all.
Ridiculous,
I can't wait. Generally, I can't wait. I mean, dead serious when I say that. I can't wait. Because I generally feel like both teams will get to the final. You heard it here first, innit? You heard it here first. Genie Houdini says, what's the best meal you've eaten when you visited the United States? Bruv, nah, you know, I'm not answering that question. That's a loaded question.
I'll tell you now, whenever I go to America,
that's a loaded question, bro.
My brethren, he's basically got this rule: when you're on holiday, eat rubbish because, you know, you're on holiday, and then be healthy again when you come back. So when we go on holiday, we just eat Wendy's, Taco Bell, KFC, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Burger King. Like so we just eat like Cheesecake Factory. We just go to I'm not gonna lie, it's just all junk food. it's just all junk food, bro.
Yeah, I think one of the best burgers, I'm just trying to think, because it's too long to go into, because I can't remember the names of the places, but one of the fast food joints that I went to, believe it or not, I think it's owned by Kanye. I think it's called Fat Burger. I went there, and I'm not going to lie, that changed my life, blood. Can't even front. Man went there. I was staying in a hotel near, where was it near? Near Beverly Hills. And basically, where this mall was, there was a Fat Burger there. And I remember the Fat Burger was closing at 11 o'clock. I looked it up, Bearing in mind, I was about a 15, 20-minute walk away. I looked at my brother at 11:15 and said, I just said, "Are you on it?" And he just said, "What, Fat Burger?" I went, "You know what time it is?" There was literally hardly any conversation. Man just put on the flip-flops and we was gone. Right? The Fat Burger was different. It was.
I've never tried that.
Bro, try Fat Burger. I don't know. Obviously, I'm sure there's people in the chat that's had it before, but yeah, the Fat Burger I had there. This is in LA as well. So it's mad.
There was a fillet of fish I had at Burger King. which was really, really nice. You can't get fillet of fish in England, Burger King, but you can in America. That was really nice.
Yeah, no. Again, it's all different, innit? Over there, innit? Compared to here. Here, I'm not gonna lie, we get treated badly still when it comes to food, but that's a different conversation. Genie Houdini says, Matt, do you see the Bucks versus the Nets game last night? And who's the best player in the NBA? Yes, I did see the game last night. Who's the best player right now in the NBA? Right now, as things stand. Ooh, LeBron James, we move still. Still LeBron. I don't care. I don't care about Giannis. Giannis is putting up numbers, but look at Giannis. Giannis is squadded up. LeBron's playing with an AD who can't even stay fit for 2 games, bro. But anyway, we move. Flint of Bradman says, amazing time to be a Red. We need to sink this run we need to sink this run that we've got in and enjoy the ride. Plus, find out I'm going to Wembley again today. All right, big up yourself, Flinto. Big up yourself, man. Trust me. Going to Wembley again today. All right, my dog. Look at yourself, bro. And you're right. We need to let this sink in, bro. This April's mad. Dinesh says, even gentlemen, we finished third last season with our 3 centre backs. With a fully strength team, we are better than the rest of the Premier League teams. I fully agree. I fully agree with that. I fully agree.
I see the logic.
Fully agree.
I'm still
Definitely
hoping that the guy that I accidentally blocked, or girl that accidentally blocked his back.
No, I'm sure they're back now. I'm sure they're back now.
Resend the message as a non-super chat, bro. Apologies for that. I ain't trying to do any more saving, bro. It was it's on a Gremlins thing. Bro.
I'm not gonna lie, you're moving like carrots. You ain't saving now. What's going on, blood? Why are you leaking so many goals? LFC says, what's a man saying about Mane versus VVD in World Cup? Mane versus what? Because they can face
Senegal. You know what? I actually missed
in the same group or something.
Draft.
I haven't seen it.
Senegal and Holland in the same group, yeah?
Are they in the same? Why, John? Did you see? Are they in the same group? I know you're in the background, but are they in the same group?
They must be, innit?
Oh, Jamie's saying it. In fact, I'm looking at Jamie's board. Yes, Jamie, I see. Oh no, let me see if I. Yeah, I can see it. I'm looking at Jamie's thing in the background. All right, big up Jamie. But yeah, that's mad. Still, they're in the same
group A. Mooks is saying.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. So Mane's had to fight Salah like on AFCON, and then taking him out of the World Cup. Now he's got to face DVD. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be so honest. I think Mane might be sleeping DVD, you know. I can't even front because the way our Mane's moving, he's taking no prisoners, bro. He's like, you're my brethren, but
bro, listen, I don't care if people are gonna say it's all that favoritism.
I know you're gonna say, just don't.
Mane is the true GOAT of this thing, bro, and nobody's gonna realize until he's not a Liverpool player anymore.
I don't know
all
about
this
that,
shade that man, Mane's that real GOAT, bro. You do realize if we do a quad this season, Mane threw up 5 of the biggest trophies in the world apart from the World Cup. All in 1 year, bro.
Oh,
if we win the quad,
in that regard,
if we win the quad, Mane goes down in history, bro.
Oh no, of course. No, to be fair, they all go down in history. But I get what you're saying because Mane's won.
That's never been done. Unless somebody can tell me if Spain won the Euros or the World Cup the year Barcelona got the 7 trophies in one season. If they did, then obviously Iniesta, Xavi, and Busquets and a couple of other guys would have done it. But if they didn't, if it was the year in between, because I can't remember off my memory, if there was no international tournament that year, then that would make Mane the first player to ever win an international major tournament and win all the trophies available in the domestic league at the same time.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. They actually, with the Spanish players, they might have still. I can't even front. Just thinking of it now, off the top of my head, like
no, George is just saying no World Cup in 09 or Euros. Oh, 09 was when they did it, was it? Yeah, okay. Well then there you go then, bro. That means that means when Barcelona collected all domestic trophies and won the Champions League, there was no international tournament that year. So Mane will be the first player in history to win every single trophy available and then win the Europe and then win the international trophy.
Let's just win the quad and then we can have this conversation.
And then we can talk.
Then we can have,
and
because
then we can talk.
listen, I'll be cool to have that conversation 100% because it means we win the quad, fam. So listen, anyway, let me bring the people in because, bro, if we win that quad, fam, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. But so let me bring in our first caller.
Oh, Rams is saying that Confederation Cup Brazil won and Dani Alves was part of the Barcelona team. Okay, so that the elite Dani Alves. I mean, the Confederation Cup isn't a major international tournament, but at least there is a player who's won something with his country and won something with. Yeah. So that's cool.
Fair play.
Alves is an absolute legend, anyway.
No, Alves is different. I'm not gonna lie. Alves is different. The amount of trophies he's won is actually kind of is unheard of. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. But right, let's bring on our first caller of today.
Before we bring in the guys, I just want to let you know we're doing today, because we have to breathe through, guys. Little disclaimer: we will be wrapping up around 10 tonight. So we're going to be very strict with the time, and you know what I mean. We're going to be dropping a couple gems. We're going old school. So if you get hit with a buzzer, you could get hit with all kind of madness. You know what I'm saying?
It might get
I'm not even gonna lie. I would want to avoid the buzzer because man doesn't want to be like hearing.
Suck your mother.
You know.
Nah, it's true, bro. It's true. You don't want to be getting them things there, and you don't want to hear things like. Oh, them ones there. Like, if you get that, that's all I'm saying. It's violence. That is violence. I can't even lie. So yeah, people, you're gonna get 2 minutes.
Let me get the timer.
Just get the timer. Listen, you know within yourself if you get over than 2 minutes, you don't want that smoke. Because you see the energy. Listen, and people, you know, if I have to take you off, you know it's all love. But this is the energy that I've got tonight. Just know, I've got this energy that I've got tonight. See that energy right there? I'm on that vibe tonight. Yeah. I'm not ramping. I'm not ramping. Yeah? All right, then. That guy's energy's mad, you know? Like, why? I need that energy all week. Am I lying, people? I need that. Listen, if you can have that energy all week, listen, you're set. But anyway, let me bring on the first caller. Carl's now around me. What's going on, bro?
Bro, you kill me, man. You're killing me out here, man. Nah, man. How you man doing, man?
Yeah, man. What's good, bro? What's good? You blessed?
I'm just recovering from my flueness. So yeah, man. It's just insane.
Oh, big up, man.
I just feel better, bro.
Nah, I do, man. Watching you, man, it just makes me feel much better. So big up, man. Love what you man are doing, and big up to Kala, man. We hope to see him tomorrow against Watford, man.
Yeah. Love, man. Love. I'm gonna start the timer, bro. What you got for us?
2 quick questions. If Man City bottled the Premier League this season, will it be the biggest collapse in Premier League history? That's the first one.
Okay.
The second one is, if we win the Premier League, does that unquestionably make Mohamed Salah the greatest forward in Premier League history? Because I rate Thierry Henry, but did Thierry Henry ever have to come up against a team like Man City? Did he ever win the Champions League with Arsenal? So if you look at it in each ways, Mohamed Salah's stats with the eye test, coupled with the difficulty of winning a league title in this era, is like Mohamed Salah the greatest forward. And now we go on to just quickly my topic. I have who are your dark horses to win the World Cup? Because my dark horses are Senegal. I actually have a feeling Senegal may do something this year. They have one of the best defenses, not just in Africa. They are unquestionably
they are
dark in Africa, but they have one of the best defenses in the World Cup. Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, Idrissa Gana Gueye, but they also have the X factor up front, which we all know, Sadio Mane, the King Mane. Let's put some respect, King Mane. And I need an African nation to win the World Cup. I don't want it. I need it. We need it. And there's no other team other than Senegal that I believe that can do something in this World Cup. And if an African team wins it, man, I'm just going to be so gassed up. But
100%.
Yeah,
If
man.
I'm not, so I'll pause your time just quickly. If I'm not mistaken, no African country has ever won the World Cup, have they?
They haven't even made it to the semi-final.
No, they
Oh
haven't.
yeah,
They haven't. No.
I forgot one
They haven't.
thing.
Nigeria made it to a quarters. Was that the furthest?
No,
And
Ghana.
No, I thought
Ghana.
no. I feel like
Cameroon made it to the
Remember
quarters, didn't they?
Roger Miller, man. I think Roger Miller days. I think
The
No,
closest.
sorry,
Roger Miller.
didn't Nigeria make the semi-final when they lost to Italy?
Roger Miller, I think, bro. I think Roger
No, guys,
Miller's
I'll tell
them
you what happened. It was Ghana in 2010. It was they were facing Uruguay in the quarterfinals, and then that Luis Suarez handballed, and Asamoah Gyan, he had the penalty. If he had scored that, he would have made Ghana the first team in African history to make it to the semi-final.
To the semi-final.
Yeah.
Okay.
An African team hasn't even made it to the semi-final, but what a story it would be, man. And I'm telling you right now, if we win the quad and Mane wins the World Cup, mate, I'm pushing the agenda. Ballon d'Or. Bring the Ballon d'Or over to Mane.
Yeah, look, I'm on board with that. Jarvis makes a great point. Yeah, Africa have won the World Cup because France have won the World Cup. So real talk. I'm not even gonna lie. That's actually hella fact.
And listen, just the last question, then I'm gonna dip.
I'm restarting the time. There's 15 seconds.
Don't get that thing, you know.
Liverpool and Man City, they both have 9 games remaining. Don't tell us the results of what's going to happen, but what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be 7 wins, 2 draws, a loss? So for both of them, what do you think they're going to do? Big up. I'm not going to get that timeout. Safe.
Ooh,
yeah.
Just made it.
He just made it. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Big up Nettles Army as always.
Big up, bro. Big up. All right, let me give you the. All right, so I've got the question. All right, so if Man City bottle it, will it be the worst in history in terms of winning, losing the Premier League from the lead that they had? I think at one point, bro. Remember we was talking about, I think in January or something. It was like 12 points or something.
The thing is, there was quite a. You got to add context. I think we had 2 games in hand. So even though on one. No, it was 2. So on the table, it looked like 12 points. But if we win those 2 games, then it was 6 points officially. So the 12 points, it makes it sound worse, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
No, I think there's been a couple others. I think that time when Newcastle dropped all those points and Man United ended up winning the league. That was a massive collapse. Thing.
We'd love it. And I tell you, them ones.
That was a massive collapse. I think I remember Arsenal chasing down Man United and Man United dropping like 10 points or something in the running. Do you remember that season under Wenger when Arsenal were way behind and then they caught them up?
I don't even know if I should say this, yeah. You see, no. Actually, no, because we weren't the biggest collapse. We weren't in the lead, innit? I was just about to think of a season. But
13-14.
Yeah, but we weren't actually. We were never.
No, we didn't have an active lead like that.
Yeah. What? No. Didn't we have an active lead? I don't even want to bring this up here.
No, because remember they had games in hand, and literally our lead was only
18.
The lead we had was so small. We lost one game, and then all of a sudden we didn't have the lead anymore.
What about 18-19? Didn't we have a lead in 18-19?
Yeah, but it was only about 7 points, 6 or 7 points. It wasn't
because I remember they were talking about. It's not the biggest. Obviously, it's not the biggest bottle, but I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about.
I think we dropped. I think we dropped about 6 or 7 points. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the worst, obviously, but that one even.
Newcastle. I think it's Newcastle, Man United. Newcastle dropped hella points that year. They caught them back up. I think it was like 11, maybe or something. I think the Newcastle one, the year Man United one. I think that's probably the biggest collapse in a Premier League. Yeah, I think so. Oh, do you know what? Not even trying to be shady to our own team. Do you remember the year Houllier had his heart attack? I think we were 10 points clear, and then we drew 7 games in a row under 2000 or something like that.
You're talking about 2000, 2001?
No, it might have been 2001 to 2002. When Houllier had his heart attack. What year did Houllier have his heart attack? I remember we were top of the league at Christmas. We just beat Newcastle.
I feel like it might have been 2001.
But it wasn't. It still wasn't a major collapse.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
that
It
was
wasn't like
quite
a
bad. That
major
was
thing,
quite
but
bad.
it was.
Yeah, that
All
was
right, cool,
quite
cool,
bad.
cool.
Yeah.
If Salah wins, all right, just a quick one because I want to get through this because we've got the people are waiting. If Salah wins the Prem, will he be the best forward in history?
On paper, yes. But
I'm gonna say
I still believe Henry's a better player than Salah if you're talking about the eye test. But on paper, it will make
yes.
Salah the better player.
I agree with everything you just said. I said the same thing. All right, your dark horse for the World Cup, Griff. Who's your dark horse?
England or I'll go with Senegal as well. They could actually surprise everyone. But all the other teams I can think of aren't dark horses. Your France, your Portugals, those teams aren't dark horses.
I know what you mean.
I'll say England or Senegal.
I'm going Senegal and I want to say Netherlands because they're far from complete. They've got good players, but not a good squad.
Italy.
They're good.
I think Brazil's going to win the World Cup, but I don't think they're underdogs or a dark horse. I think their squad is brilliant.
Their squad is very, very good. Very, very good. So you're right. They wouldn't be a dark horse.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be. And neither will Argentina. Them type of teams there, they got too much quality. They might not necessarily be like the favourite in terms of out and out favourite, where it's like, no, they're going to win it. But they'll be like in your top four. Like, if you have to pick a nation, that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? And last but not least, Riff, 9 games to go. Who's doing what? How many times Liverpool winning and how many times City winning? I'll go. In fact, I'll go first.
Yeah.
The 9 games we got left. Liverpool are winning.
Go on, say it.
8 and drawing 1. No, I'm taking it back. Liverpool winning all 9. You heard me say it. Yeah, Liverpool winning all 9. I don't care.
I'm going to be honest. You lot aren't going to like this. I reckon we'll draw 1, lose 1, win 7.
Okay, not fair enough. What do you think about City? Let me be honest. This is what City do. I've given it away.
I think City will draw 1, win 8.
I think City win 8 and lose 1. You know that one's against though, innit? You know it's against though, innit? I don't really need to say nothing.
I think the draw will be the City Liverpool game. I think Liverpool. I don't know why. I've just got this horrible feeling we're gonna lose one of the games that we shouldn't lose because we're gonna be concentrating on so many cups. I'm scared that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be one league loss somewhere because the team is gonna be knackered because we're competing for so many trophies.
I am so excited because you see what Diaz has done, which we've kind of wanted for a while, like a January signing that just gives that team a lift. Bro, let's be realistic here. Up until, as you said, up until like recently, when we had the international break, players looking tired, not really, bad in that team, so to speak. We're just getting a little bit leggy. We're going to come back refreshed. Diaz, in my opinion, is going to kick on a bit more and start adding goals, not just performances, because Diaz has been amazing. He just hasn't scored loads of goals, right? Diaz is going to start kicking in. I'm telling you from now, remember I said this, when we go Etihad, in my opinion, I think they're going to be shook. Because us on the counter, they don't want it. They really don't. But don't get twisted, Jeff. I think you're right in thinking that's a game that we can also draw because we can easily concede at Etihad. There's no denying that. But there's something that, I don't know what it is, bro. I had this same feeling in 18-19 when we won the Champions League. Because for some reason, I feel a little bit more towards the Prem than the Champs. It sounds a bit weird. Because really and truly, if you look at the root of the two, maybe the Champions League is a little bit easier. But something just tells me, bro, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just my blind faith. Or maybe it's optimism. Or maybe it's just I genuinely can see something. We'll have to wait and see because no one knows the answer, innit?
I think people are sleeping on Bayern Munich. People are really acting like we're just going to beat Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Bayern Munich are not a joke. They're not a joke. That's what I'm saying.
Very dangerous. But I still just want to make sure we get past, what do you call it?
Who? Well, Benfica.
Benfica. Like, I just want to just make sure we do it, bruv. None of this complacency
agreed.
acting like we've just got the game won, bruv.
But let's not do this whole... Listen, We're Liverpool Football Club. Let's not do this whole underdog thing of, oh, man's got a like.
No. It's not underdog
Bruv,
thing, but
we
nobody
are
thought
serious,
Leon
you know.
Nobody thought
I hear
Leon
you.
were gonna knock Man City out, and they did, bro. It happens, bro.
Bro, I hear you. But do you want to know something? If there's one thing I will say again, though, to flip it, Champions League is our home. It takes a lot to take us out the Champions League.
Yeah.
For example, Atletico what do you call it?
Bro,
what's that?
Atletico and Real Madrid, our last 2 Champions League campaigns, we've gone out on a whimper. We have to be honest.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Atletico and Real Madrid have both dumped us out of the Champions League 2 years in a row, quite pathetically. So...
Yeah, but we also had Adrian in goal. You know what I mean? So I don't worry about that. We had Adrian, bro. Adrian.
Hey.
To Alisson,
Anyway.
best goalkeeper in the world. But we move.
No, I get it.
Let's bring. All right, listen. All right, cool. All right, let's bring the next caller. You've been waiting patiently. Why, John? What's going on, bro?
Here, it's your boy Ho. Rockefeller, yo. Team Kop-Ish in the building. Yes.
Hey, we need that on the dub so people think it's
real. Yeah, for real.
I sort of blanked the screen and just made you think it was really Hove, innit?
Yeah, man. With a hope in the body, you know.
What's good, though? I'm gonna start your timer now. What's going on now? What you got for us, bro?
All right, so first and foremost, I just wanted to obviously get your thoughts on obviously the fan base on Genie in it, because I feel like we're too harsh on Genie, man. Because I feel like I really don't think people understand like how underpaid he was compared to like Ox and Naby. Like Genie has all the credit in the bank, and he was probably wasn't he not Klopp's first signing, if I'm mistaken?
No, Mane was
right?
Yeah, he was second.
I mean, if you forget Coca, it's Grich.
Okay, Grich. But
yes. You're right.
Even though we don't really count him though, so really, truly, it was Mane. You know them ones. We don't really count him.
But yeah, like I just feel like Liverpool fans, I feel like we need to just kind of just actually look at the situation, assess the situation, and understand that Genie, like, he done the best. He done the absolute best for Liverpool. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to. I feel like as a fan base, we need to actually think of it logically instead of thinking, oh, like he just left us for money and whatnot. You know what I mean? My second point I wanted you to like obviously assess was obviously what midfielder? Oh, shit. Okay.
Now pause 1 sec, because you made him laugh. Pause.
All
right. Start. Give him a countdown, Jeff, and start again from like 5. Do a countdown.
Right. No, go. I'll give you 2 seconds.
I used to especially when I come on here, it's mad.
No, go.
Yeah. What midfielder would you, if you could choose one midfielder to sign in the summer, like just one midfielder? Who would it be? Because I'm seeing bare names like Tushemeni, and even today or yesterday it was like now the Tillemans rumors won't go away, which begs me that it could possibly happen, and 25 million as well. That's what they're talking as well. So yeah, so those are my 2 points anyway. And lastly, before I leave.
Oh shit!
Fam, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna take you out rather than play the video. I'm gonna take you out. I don't want, unless you want me to play the video. It's up to you, fam.
Rules are rules, bro. You know we love you, bro.
Rules are rules, bro.
The rules are the
rules. You know what I'm gonna say?
I told you what's gonna happen.
And that me I tell you, you're pussy. Me ready for yam up your blood clot.
Why, John? We're sorry. I'm sorry, bro. And we had to. I'm sorry. Bro, it's all love. I see you there in the background. I'm sorry, my bro. But we're trying to get everyone on tonight, bro. I'm so sorry. You know, I actually feel bad, you know. You're lucky. You're actually lucky. What are you going to say? You got to be quick, bro. You're lucky I feel bad, you know. You got to be quick.
No, I was going to ask if I could use your platform to promote something real quick.
A man just dropped the video.
You say that quick, bro. Of course you can, bro.
Yeah, of course you can, bro. Say that. When he said that before.
As long as it's ethical. Is it ethical? Yeah.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's
Oh,
actually
because I
nothing
know
do
man
with
to be like,
music.
yo, come check out the White John OnlyFans. Man's gonna be.
No, it's not. Oh, I don't have OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans.
No, go to.
All,
Yeah,
all I was
go,
gonna,
go.
all I was gonna say is I actually make music in it. So and
Okay,
I have,
okay.
obviously, I've started utilizing my YouTube channel. So I've got 2 videos up there. So obviously, come follow me, check me out. John the Second on YouTube, John the Second on Instagram. Yeah, follow your boy a minute. You're rocking with
You
the
should
best.
have let us know, bro. Man would have dropped you a little promo and that, bro. You should have let man know, bro.
Now I'll send some promo. I'll send you my stuff.
Yeah,
anyway.
send something through. Send something through.
Send some stuff through, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna be watching the show though, so carry on.
Yeah,
no,
man,
love,
bless
bro,
up, bro.
Love,
And
bro.
guys, make sure you go check that out, man. Make sure you go
Trust
check
me,
that out,
make
man.
sure, bro. Make sure that's our
Get it.
brother, man. Check it out.
Let's get it.
Check it out.
Big up, bro.
Love,
Peace.
bro.
Love.
Cool. All right. So let's answer this. All right, the first question as well. So, fan base regarding Genie. Do you think Genie's kind of gotten that harsh still? Because like, I hate to say it, but we look at like an Emre Can and they think, well, man just went for money. I think there's a bit of a difference between the two. I'll just quickly say my piece, and it's a case of Genie does get that harsh criticism, in my opinion. Very underpaid. One of the first names on the team sheet, and yet just gets told he went for money. Bruv, I'm not trying to be funny, but the money that they offered him was actually a disrespect. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him for leaving, bro. And you know how we talk about how, a player has to look after himself to a certain degree? I think he did, brother. I think he protected his value. Yes, we couldn't have paid the same amount as what PSG are paying him now. But let's be real, fam. Man are drawing up a contract that's saying 120,000 a week. And you've been staple.
Back pay, bro. You already know.
But you've been a staple to our success. So when even players who I consider, good players and players I want to see well at Navigate are being injured, and you're stepping in, what are you doing? You're doing the next man's job. You shouldn't even have to do that. You've been covering for people when they weren't even playing. You've been that guy. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, yes, Genie Wijnaldum maybe could have lowered his demands, but at the same time, I'm not having a go at him because he was very underpaid. And even if we got the figures completely wrong, I can tell you now from what I know, even if it's not what's written in the papers, it's still not right. I can tell you that for a fact. I can tell you that for now. It's not where it should have been and not even close. So what do you think, Joe?
Well, you already know, man. I love Genie. Genie was one of my favourite players. I think he was hard done by. I think it was bad mind. I think the way we treated him was actually quite poor. Klopp even wanted him to stay, begged the board to do something about it. They didn't even listen to Klopp. And the man was on 70 grand a week for the entire 5 years he was at Liverpool. That is fucking scandalous. That is actually scandalous. He was on 75 grand a week for his entire Liverpool career. And he was ever present, never missed a game. And you go through and you look at some of the unbelievable goals that he scored. Winning goal against Man City, winning goal against Middlesbrough, opening goal, technically winning goal against Cardiff in the title running. The two clutch goals that won us the game against Barcelona, why we won the Champions League. Just to name a few. I swear he even got the goal away at Roma the year we reached the Champions League final the year before that. Not only that, the man played unbelievable. Forget about statistics, even just his playing ability. Playing false 9, number 6, number 8. Like, Genie was an unbelievable player for us. It was absolutely disgusting the way some of the fans were treating him and saying, "Get out! You're not this, you're not that." You know how I feel about Genie already, bro.
No, agreed. And for just last and least, before we bring the next caller, big at yourself, Jamie, because you've been waiting patiently. I see in the background, my brother. One thing I'll say is this: for the people that are slating Genie Wijnaldum, and saying, "Oh, he's finished red-tear," you do realize if you have been watching PSG, that Genie Wijnaldum and a lot of time has been asked to play right wing. And for people that have watched the French league this year, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong that Genie Wijnaldum, you've seen on various occasions play right wing. I'm sorry, right wing. Like, and again,
I mean, he was a winger at Newcastle /
No, bro.
Though.
This is Genie Wijnaldum. Just finished Liverpool playing CDM and CM. His athleticism is on the wane, and you're asking man to play right wing just because you feel like he does a good defensive job. For me, that makes no sense, and I'm just gonna say that. Like, for anyone that's watched it, and people saying one game, no, I'm sorry.
PSG's a poison chalice. I don't think it's a good.
It's not one game, people.
It's not a good barometer for anything.
Go to who
let,
scored and tell me the stats, people.
let's talk about Messi.
Confident.
Let's talk about variety. Let's talk about loads of players then, if you want to do that whole thing, because they've all underperformed to a degree. So,
Yeah.
bro, let's get through some of these super chats before we bring the people in, because some of them have been sitting there for a while.
Yeah,
and the guy
yeah.
who I accidentally blocked, I can't remember the name. I hope that you did get a chance to resend in your message, bro. Apologies again for that accident.
Yeah, let me read them out. And apologies if I fly through them. It's just that I don't want to keep the people waiting, because obviously we're on a bit of a thing today. So, what's going on, my bro? What's man saying? Can you still hear me, Drift?
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, cool. What's man saying about money? But no, we read that. Oh no, did we read that one?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we done that one. Yeah.
All right, so LSE Aaron says, guys, you remember the Barca versus Real rivalry in 2011 when they faced each other 4 times in under 3 weeks? That sounds very similar to the time when we would play Chelsea, the Benitez era against Mourinho, and I remember we played them a bag of times in one season, if I'm not mistaken. But I do remember that rivalry though.
We played. But I don't think it was in 3 weeks though.
That was the Robin and Schneider were there. Correct me if I'm wrong, LSE Aaron. That was that era there, innit? That era.
Matt, did we miss one of White John's questions?
Yes, we did. We're gonna come back to that right now. Thank you for reminding me, Jeff. He said, in fact, let me say this so people don't get confused. Bear with me, bro. Bear with me. All right, anyway. White John says, what midfielder would you sign in the summer? Because he's like thinking of all the players that he's seen being linked to us. There's been quite a few. Like, who would you go for?
Gravenberch?
No, you got to pick one. You can't do this whole
Basuma then. No, but you know why I say because I don't believe that we should have 4 or 5 African nation players just because it could mess things up. So if Naby goes, I'll sign Basuma. If Naby stays, I'll sign Gravenberch.
Pick one.
Basuma, he's the one I want the most.
So if you could have one midfielder this summer,
It'll be Basuma. I know yours is Tchouaméni. Let's just move, innit?
Yeah, I didn't mean say no.
There's no point even pretending, bro.
Say less. Private front. It is. Usman says Mane and Salah are pros. Going to be fasting tomorrow. Yes, they will be fasting tomorrow. You're right. Mad. That's mad 100%. As well. Like, big up all of those as well. That's obviously celebrating Ramadan as well. Big up yourselves. Eastwood Henderson says, can I get the call-in number? Eastwood, the link was in there. I don't know if we can add you on now, my brother. The chat is kind of full. If we do have time at the end, I will send in another link, my brother. But apologies, unfortunately, you might not be able to make it today.
And you know what, Eastwood? I tell you what, bro.
The list is mad.
And next week we'll bring you in first, bro. Hit man up, and then we'll make sure that you get that link first next week, bro.
Indeed. Lorato says, I'm out the basement. Big up Team Kop-Ish. Much love from South Africa.
Apologies, brother. But yeah, it's Lorato accidentally blocked. Yeah, apologies for that,
you blocked it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the gremlins. It's the gremlins, bro.
Big up Lorato says, hashtag quad incoming, hashtag you never walk alone, hashtag King Div what?
Oh, hey.
No, it's about that life.
That's why the gremlins tried to block him, because the gremlins.
It's because
the gremlins are Divock haters, bro. The gremlins are Divock haters, bro. I swear. That's what it is, bro.
It's because he said the quad. That's why he got blocked, innit? They don't want to hear us talk about quads on his channel, innit?
Yeah,
you know
big up for that.
Big up
apologies
promo.
on that again.
Matt, do you not remember Benfica beat us in 05-06? Okay, promo. You know it's all love, and you know I love everyone on this channel. I love all of you. You're talking about an 05-06 Liverpool compared to a 21-22 Liverpool. There is a massive difference. I'm not discrediting Benfica. I'm not saying they don't deserve where they need to be. But if we are football fans here, we can still be wrong, right? Agreed. But if we're going on the basis of what we have done this season and what they have done this season, I'm sorry. I'm picking my team over Benfica. And you see, we got the best brother from Portugal, that knows all about them, that can give us some insight. All right, I'll leave you there still. Cesar says, what? Zaza. What's that? What? Did you pronounce it?
No, it's South Africa, bro, because obviously Thingy was from South Africa, so I just brought the flags up, bro.
Oh,
that
I was thinking, what? I was thinking, what's going on? My bad.
I'm just picking up South Africa, bro. That's all.
No, big up. Sorry, I read that wrong completely as well. And yeah, promo. Listen, I disagree with that, but yeah. Dean said this is the best channel in the world. Love from Denmark. All right, big up yourself.
Love.
All right,
man.
thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Big up, man.
And if I've missed out any supers, let me check now just to make sure. I want to make sure we haven't missed any. Make sure I haven't missed any. Just want to bring on the next callers now. I know everyone's been patiently waiting. I can see you, Jamie. I know you probably want to go and get your dinner as well.
Odegaard is from Denmark, right? Or is it Norway?
No, Odegaard is from.
It's Denmark, right?
Norway.
Is it Norway?
He's Norwegian,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's Norwegian. Did I miss one? It's Eastwood. He said, cool, keep grinding. Yeah, that was one I missed. Apologies.
Oh,
Eastwood,
it'll for next week. Yeah.
Big yourself. Right, let's move on to the next caller. You know who he is. He's got his own YouTube channel. He's getting kind of big in the game now. I hardly even see him. I don't really see him that much, to be fair. You know what I mean? He's doing his own thing now. But here he is, people, the one and only. Jamie, what's going on, brother?
I'm good, guys. Thanks for that introduction. Thank you.
No, anytime. Come on, bro. Come on now.
How you guys?
I was just remembering. What I was gonna ask is Odegaard gonna be the new Eriksen? And then that's when I remembered. Oh yeah, no, he's not. Because the other day, Eriksen, like he's back. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know how beautiful it was to see him scoring for Denmark after coming back from dying on the pitch 2 years ago? That was sensational. Like that was amazing. So big up man like Eriksen. But yeah, what's going on now, bro?
No, I'm good. I just I'm gonna talk about saying I think Liverpool fans that don't agree will get upset, but this needs to be said. Liverpool have the best. Look, 1st of April 2022, as it stands right now, Liverpool Football Club have the best squad in England, and people need to start listening to this. Man City's squad is not that big. They got 16 players. Their squad is actually smaller than ours. Yeah, look at their backline. How many of their backline players are actually better than any of our backline players? Our 2 goalkeepers, Alisson and Kelleher, are better than Stefan and Ederson, yeah? Our front line is the best in damn Europe, let alone better than Man City's. Gabriel Jesus, who was a number 9, he's now the Brazilian Dirk Kuyt, has to play out in the right wing because he ain't good enough. He's not good enough.
Even laugh. True. It's so true, though.
They play Foden and Jack Grealish in forward roles when they're midfielders because they haven't got the firepower up front, so they have to play them in them positions. They have to. What Man City are better at Liverpool at? They got more players in versatile positions, so they can play certain players in different positions, and they still play at an extremely high level. Where Liverpool, for me, have a better squad overall. Everyone keeps saying Liverpool's midfield is dead. How can you have a dead midfield when you've got Jordan Henderson, the best captain in England? You've got Thiago, a generational midfielder, and Fabinho, the best defensive midfielder in the world. How can that be a dead position? How can that be a dead position? It makes no sense. You've got the best fullback in Trent. You've got the best fullback in Robbo, a £2 million buyer from Hull City, basically, when we gave him Kevin Stewart as a laugh. 2 million.
People don't even remember him. That's what's so crazy. Exactly. They don't even remember him.
Exactly. And people will be probably on the comments like it's April Fool's.
I'm not even gonna lie. I had to pause it because Jamie spit.
No, we had to pause. I'm glad you did. I was about to DM you and be like, "Fam, we got to pause this." I don't even care. I'm cheating.
I'll pause it just for a little bit longer. Go on, keep speaking.
But people just got to realise this, and I'm sick of people going, "Oh, Liverpool, the underdogs. Bollocks are the underdogs." All right. If we count ourselves with Man City, and I've been saying it for time, Liverpool, Man City, are the 2 best teams in Europe by quite some way at this moment in time. How the hell can we be underdogs if we're the 2nd best or the 1st best team in Europe at this moment in time? We're not. Our squad's fantastic. It's Gary Neville bollocks. He comes out with shut your trap, mate. Your team has spent £1 billion, £500 million with Gollum in charge from Lord of the Rings when he was Man United manager. Yeah, and they're nowhere. They're nowhere. It's not how much you spend. It's not how much you spend. It's how well you spend it. And and people might not like it. Some Liverpool fans might not like this, but it's true. Our recruitment's the best around. As a Manchester City's recruitment is the best around. We buy players that we basically buy players that we think are worth it. We don't go and overspend on players unnecessarily, because what's the point? That gets you nowhere. Man United just see what's trending on YouTube and buy that player. That's Man United's transfer philosophy. It totally is. I mean, Jadon Sancho, just under £100 million, and then 350 grand a week. With no, that's not put him in on a lower wage, first of all, to make himself, to get that wage, so he's got to play for it. No, let's give him top whack straight away so he doesn't perform. Yeah, that makes sense. I did say top wank. Fuck it. It's new tooth.
Oh my God! No, Jamie. No, Jamie, you killed it, bro. You killed it. I swear down. Jamie's preaching out here, bro.
It's the new
no, we got to preach, bro.
That's the new one, bro. That's the new one.
Oh man.
The new tape.
No, David, you're a legend.
Our squad is fantastic. And Jurgen Klopp is fantastic. And people might not like this. And I've been saying it for time now, as you guys know on this channel. FSG ain't that bad. Let's just get off the old. I don't want a sugar daddy. What do sugar daddies get you? They let you down. That's what happens with sugar daddies. That's what happens with sugar daddies. They let you down. I don't want. Look what's happened with Roman and Chelsea. Do you want that at your club? I seriously don't. Man City. Look, one thing I say, Man City's owners, before I go because I'm taking up time. Man's bloody City's owners right now. If UEFA did their job properly and got the paperwork in time, Manchester City wouldn't be in the Champions League right now because they'd be sitting on a bloody ban for 2 years, and they probably would have had Premier League titles taken away from them too. Their owners cheated the system. That UEFA just didn't get the paperwork in time. So when we talk about this, FSG have done wrong. Of course they have. They've done loads of things wrong. You can crucify them for it. But you can't, at the end of the day, as a football club, we are in a fantastic state. Agreed. An absolute fantastic state as a football club, because we got hardly any debt. We got great scouting, great recruitment, great analytics teams, good. Everything in the club's really good. If a new owner came in, all we'd have to do is spunk a few more quid on the contracts and playing staff, and that'd be it. The team is good place at this moment in time, and people have got to just stop going with this Man City crap. Only got 24 players. They haven't. They got quite. I saw their subs bench the other day. They have youth players on it. Pep Guardiola can't bring anyone off the subs bench to change games. That game the other day when Palace drew 0-0 with City, Liverpool would have won that because they had more firepower on the bench. Simple as that. Simple as that. People just got to start believing in us, and that's our fans as well.
Look, we got to drop a bomb for Jamie, man.
We got to drop the bomb, bro. We have.
That's how you get the time of pause. You just come in and you just drop bombs like that. Jamie, let the people know where they can find you before you leave, bro.
Yeah. So if you want more of this excellent ranting, you can find me on Jamie Phillips Football Chat. I did a video on this the other day, and it went quite well. So, yeah, guys, you can check me out there. All the good stuff. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, keep doing your thing, bro, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
I'm big on Jamie because, Jamie, obviously, we've done it for a little while now, obviously, during this whole football thing. And, bro, I love what you're doing, bro. Keep it up, man. Trust me, you're doing sick, bro. Trust me.
Thank you very much.
Big up, man.
Love, big up yourself, bro. Love my bro.
Big up.
Take care, bro.
Make sure you guys go and check out Jamie, man. Make sure you go and
trust me
and get
legend,
that done right now, man.
So good to see other people just
let me restart this timer.
Trust me. All right, so what I was gonna say now, all right, Jamie, we're gonna remove you now, bro. We're gonna get someone else in. In fact, no, before we could do that though, I just want to say I've even got nothing to add what Jamie said, because I think everything Jamie said was pretty much spot on. I'm being dead for real. There's nothing I can really say.
I'm not touching that speech. There's nothing that needs to be said.
There's nothing to argue about, innit? I just want to get that. There's nothing to argue about. There's nothing to argue about. So let's get the next caller. Jamal, what's going on, bro? I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys?
What's good, bro?
Not bad, bro. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, man.
Yeah.
I'm here, so I'm good, man. It's Friday. You know what time it is?
Bring up, man. I'm starting the timer now. We go for us, bro.
Yeah, I just want to say congratulations to Sadio Mane for the African and winning the Guinness country to the World Cup. Not bad for a Finnish player, they say.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Apparently he's done.
Yeah. And so my question is, name someone you overhyped and defend against rival fans, knowing well that he's not that good. So, like for me, it was Skirtle, because in 2014, Village and Rio was declining that time. I said that he could get your defense and he will be the best defender. I know I was reaching, but that's what we had them days. So I backed it. So yeah, that's my first question.
Okay, yeah, we got you. What's the second one, bro?
I'm going on a rant now, guys. A little mini rant.
Go. You got 1 minute 7. Go, Chief. Bust it, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna say so the hate Salah has been getting on Twitter for that Egypt thing. It's been. I'm surprised, but it shouldn't surprise me because he's now reached on that level with Cristiano and Messi. Because when they lose, this happens on Twitter. Everyone laughs at them. So that's the level Salah is right now. And guys, I'm being real. What do they expect him to do with that Egypt team? Because I watched that team, bro. These guys are fugazi. They literally went in Cairo. The Egypt manager, literally went in Cairo and find these guys in the market selling fruit. These guys are fruit sellers. I was watching this team, guys. I watched the game. I said, you know what? Let me support my boys. Let me watch the game. And I actually see El Neni playing in the number 10. El Neni was in the 10, guys. What El Neni supposed to do? This guy's supposed to be giving the true balls to Salah.
I'm gonna pause it because Jamal's spitting. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Yeah, I have to say, guys, how they literally call El Neni El Sideways at Arsenal, and this guy's supposed to pass the ball. And people want to say, oh well, Gareth Bale does it for Wales. Last time I checked, Aaron Ramsey plays for Wales. Isn't Aaron Ramsey was one of Arsenal's best midfielders? Last time I checked, Harry Wilson has 13 goals and 14 assists in all competition. My maths might be wrong, but I think that's 28 goal contribution. Bro, Salah will take a Harry Wilson and a Aaron Ramsey. And they also have the Man United fella who gone Wales now. I forget his name. Who gone
Dan James.
Yeah, he's meaty. But bro, Bielsa won an episode. Bielsa still saw something. Fact. Bro, Salah have no help. And he's still with the Egyptian manager, because I'll give him some credit. They still hold on to Senegal for 2 games. They actually get them to penalties. Not like Senegal actually washed the floor with them. So I just want to know what Salah's supposed to do, man. And he still get 47 goals for Egypt. So yeah, man, that's what I want to say.
The peoples that just got us dropping bombs again, man. Come on.
So we don't have the capacity.
Yeah, so guys, peace out, man. And I'm happy for Mo playing with Trent and not having El Neni as his 10. Peace out, guys, next week.
Big up, bro. Big up.
Big up yourself, bro. Big up, man.
Man, just dropping bombs, bro. Let me restart the timer. Man, never just dropping bombs. No, it's real talk. We don't nothing.
No, it is.
Jamal just spat bare facts as well, bro.
We got to ask this question though. He said, name someone who you knew was overhyped. You overhyped him, sorry, but you kind of knew you weren't that guy. I'll let you go first. There's bare man when I think about it from back in the day, like when you're like
Deja Lovren. Keep TikTok, who's yours?
Should I be real, my one? I am in the front. When we bought, man, I was telling man Markovich will get player this season and that. Man was absolutely trash.
I'll still ride for Divo. I'll still ride for Lovren. I don't care. I'll still ride for
I'm gonna
Lovren.
be real. The Markovich one wasn't like consistent. Obviously, I knew at a certain point he was trash. But I think if I'm being genuinely honest, it was Lovren. When people used to say, "I Lovren's dead," like, I'd be like, "We talking about Lovren's sick, bro." I used to like spaz out and be like,
But
no,
he
you're
ain't dead. He ain't dead though. And
no,
that's
no,
a
no, no,
very.
no, 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 no.
He's
When he's
not dead.
but we
Far from dead,
overhyped him, bro. No, we overhyped him
He's far from
differently.
dead.
We
He's far
overhyped.
from
Do
dead.
you know who else we overhyped? Jordan Ibe. Remember when Sterling left, we were like, we don't need Sterling. We got Ibe. Ibe's better. Ibe's better. Ibe had one good game.
I actually think Ibe, in terms of technical ability, is better. It's the
Bro, I don't
mentality
care.
why Sterling is
No,
a better
no,
footballer.
I don't care. Ibe done nothing other than one game, fam.
Yeah, because his mind weren't in the game, bro.
Bro,
His mind weren't
I
in
hear
the
what you're
game.
saying, but
Plus,
we
he went
overhyped.
Bournemouth. I mean, what's he supposed to achieve at
Oh yeah,
Bournemouth?
a man in the chat. Big up yourself, yeah. Man said Brewster. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we did hype Brewster.
I didn't overhype him, you know. I'm gonna be real. I didn't overhype him, but I know the fan base did. You know.
But listen,
But
Jamal was spitting pure facts about the Mo thing. It's absolutely ridiculous that people think Mo was supposed to get Egypt to a World Cup and win the AFCON and do all these things on his own.
He couldn't do that by himself.
When we look at teams and we call them one-man teams, yeah.
That's it, Bruce.
Even though that one guy is the one doing the most, when you look through the team, there is still a lot of quality. With the Egypt team, and this is with absolutely no disrespect whatsoever, there's just levels to this. The majority of that Egypt team actually play in Egypt. Now, let's keep it $150, bro. They're not getting experience playing in their own country that's going to allow them to play against the elite of the elite that are coming from all around Europe and South America and all the other type of, you know what I mean, places in the world. It's just, you just have to call a spade, bro. There's no way Egypt were going to be able to compete in the World Cup. And even in AFCON, they've done brilliantly to get to the final because Egypt don't have a better squad than Ghana, than Nigeria, than Cameroon. Do you know what I mean? I could keep going, bro. There's loads of teams that are better than them. They've done brilliantly to get to the final, bro. Senegal's team on paper slaps that Egypt team. Like, bro, that Senegal team can talk to like 50, 60, 70% of Europe. Never mind just in the AFCON. So Senegal, Egypt done brilliantly to go to penalties on both occasions, in my opinion. They done brilliantly. What's Mo supposed to do? The man ain't a superhero. Jesus, like, come on, man. What do you want?
No,
you know what I mean? What do you want from it? Somebody let me know. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
no, it's true. Hey, Mark, you're out of order. I saw you, bro. I ain't gonna repeat that. Man said it's Hogan. Allow it, bro. Allow it. Now, Mark is trying to say I hyped Hover. He's the guy. He's trying to say that.
Oh,
for me,
you did, but we moved.
You might say Flanagan, but we move. He's out on loan. Anyway, let's bring on the next person. Yo.
Hey.
Thomas, what's going on, bro?
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. What's going on?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Good, man. I'm starting the timer. What you got for us, bro?
All good. Yeah. Last week there's this launch about a watch, the Omega X watch, and people going crazy around the world. So just a question for you guys: what's the one thing that you guys whatever it takes to do to get that item?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So mine is this one. The
those are the Ronaldinhos, the R10s.
The remake. Yeah. So I queued up in London in a direct retail store in Carnaby Street. So there were 10 of us, and luckily I got mine. So my question is, what's yours?
That's big.
That's the only question that I have for this week. So big up to you guys.
That's a good question, bro. That's a
very good question. Yeah. Trust me, that's a very. I've got to really think about that. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Not for that, man. We'll chop that out now, bro.
Yeah. Happy Ramadan, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, my bro.
Yeah.
Bless, bro.
Take care,
man. Big up. Do you know what's nuts, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
The thing that comes to mind in terms of in terms of queuing up, yeah, in that kind of way, like queuing up, I think it was Black Ops 3 for the zombies, because it was because I was the zombie king back in the day, and Black Ops 3 I actually left my missus' cousin's wedding after party to go to the midnight launch, and queued up for about 45 minutes, but my brethren had already been in the queue for about an hour, and I just skipped in, and you hear hella, "Oi, what's man here?" A man just had to hit man with a little, "You don't see this is my brethren." Shut your mouth, man. Man had to do one of them ones and just slip in, bro. Man had tried to call security, bro.
Man said the violation was real, bro. The violation was real. I'm trying to think.
Because he had the boots up, bro, the R9 Mercurials, bro, I searched the earth for those football boots, bro. When I mean I searched the earth, I mean I searched. This is before internet. You couldn't just Google something and find out where it was, bro. I searched the earth for those boots, and I could not find them anywhere, bro. They were sold out everywhere, bro. The R9 Mercurials are the best boots ever made.
No, I agree. They are. One of mine was definitely 2018, the launch of Gears of War 2. If man know about Gears of War and Xbox 360, and you was a Gears of War fan, you know. Fam, man was in the queue from like 10 o'clock or something. And it was mad. It was like, what was it? What was the show? It was Game Station. But I'm not gonna lie, I made sure I wasn't missing nothing for that. Like nothing. Another thing I've queued up for, which I couldn't miss out on, is there's a few. I'm big into trainers, innit? And at this time I wanted to get the Jordan 4s. I had they're the black Oreos, innit? If you know about the Jordan 4s, black Oreos, I got them.
Yeah. I know somebody's got them still.
Black Oreos, I was queued up for them. And last but not least, that's it. There was these football boots. I think they were called the Air Brazilians, Air Romas. Basically, Totti had them. It's hard to even explain. They're like these stripy white and blue Nikes. Yeah, limited. Like they've only made a certain amount. My dad, because my dad had like connections in the football world at the time, was able to get me a pair from Italy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like they were and it went, so mad though, bro. I don't even know where they are now. Imagine that. I don't even know where they are, fam. I don't even know how much do you know how much these boots at the time cost over easily, like especially getting them from there, 180, 200 pounds. And we're talking back then in them days, you know the days I'm talking about. Boots weren't that amount back then, dude.
Yeah. But remember I told you the story about my Puma say you later Stoichkov boots that I put in a black bag because they were muddy, and my mum thought it was rubbish, so she threw them away. Yeah, let's just take a minute to let that. Every time I think about that story, my heart hurts a lot, bro.
Oh, I can't. It's so mad, isn't it? Because them things there, like, are dear to man, and then 1 minute they're there, and next minute they're gone.
And then next minute they're gone, bro. Just like that, bro.
It's crazy.
And I put them in a black bag to respect my mum's home, and they ended up in the bin. Every time I think about it, actually hurts my heart. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Bro. You know, there was actually no way of getting that back. Like, actually, no way. Unless you knew the man that came to the yard and was like, yo, unless man's gonna look at, I'm taking your rubbish, bro. There's a million man that would have taken. That's crazy. I can't even front. No way back.
Unless I can actually holler at Stoichkov and be like, yo, bro, can you get me your boots again, bro?
Yo, bro, can you make sure they can get me another pair? Mad.
That's it, bro. No, that hurts my heart. That actually hurts my heart. Anyway, we move on.
That's crazy. All right, we're going to be the next caller. Yo, Jerry James Show. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, guys, man? You good?
What's going on, bro? Yeah. Look, I ain't seen you on here for a little while still.
Man, I've been at work and everything, innit?
I hear you, bro. Trust me. I hear you.
Quick one. The drip, man. What's going on? How you getting... Can you tell us what's going on? Because I'm trying to couple grams and it's coming up to like 3-4 bills. I was like, yeesh.
Well, you know what it is, bro? It's one of them ones where it's just like, boy, like... I'm not saying I've got to connect or man spoke to Ibu and that. I'm just saying, innit? I can't really.
He ain't even told me yet, bro. He ain't even told me yet.
But it's just one of them ones, innit? You know, I'm just trying to upgrade, bro. You know, I'm trying to upgrade.
I thought we were friends and
that. The green one you had was hard. with the
No, I
black.
appreciate that,
Yeah,
bro. Appreciate
man.
that, bro. Appreciate that, bro.
Rare them, man.
I love for that, man.
Yeah. So the first one I was going to talk. Have you seen the mural, the Salah one?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I have seen. Bro, it's sick.
It's sick, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sick,
That's
bro.
cold.
It's sick.
I'm not happy about it, you know.
Okay. What happened? What happened?
Let me get my charger. Stay. I ain't going on. Let me just get my charger. Give me one second. I'm getting my charger.
Yeah. Talk to me, bro. What? Why don't you like it, bro? Or why are you happy, sir?
He deserves it. He deserves it and everything. My thing is, you see this whole Salah Mane situation, this heartbreak again. The whole contract situation. I've got a feeling he's going in the summer, and I feel like the fans have just tried to rally to keep him happy. I was listening to some podcast. They were talking about how they've done it on where Salah apparently sits in the bus. So as he drives past, he's going to be able to go and see it.
Okay.
I feel like it's too little, too late. It's like how can Salah stay? You know, naturally he's a competitive guy, isn't it? When he's kicking ball, so to go and be there with Mane, knowing like you've tampered a bit with his legacy on an international stage, because he ain't gonna have. Do you know what I mean? World Cups in 4 years' time. In 4 years' time, Salah's 34. He's not gonna have that same effect on the Egypt. So it's gonna really, really tamper him. I feel like, I don't know your thoughts on it, but I feel like it's gonna have a larger stake to play as the season goes on, and obviously with contract situations when we go and obviously see in the future. I know people are trying to like calm it down, and I don't think obviously he's gonna go and down tools and stuff, but I do feel that type of thing will play in your mind, because I know for a fact with myself, like if I went and it was something so important to me where it's, you know, to do with my family, where I've come from and everything, if I went and now just essentially flopped, and not flopped because it was like my fault, but if I didn't achieve what I set out to achieve, and the next man in my team, regardless, we're competing against each other, but we're in the same team, it's going to cause a bit of friction, no matter how much time I've got for the person. The last one I've got as well, Mane's situation. I feel like Mane's having to play a different style of game in order to go and help benefit the team. Since Coutinho's left, he's had to become more of a creator. Salah stays on the last man. He drops in so much deeper, which affects his game. Anyway, that's me done.
Boom.
All right. Man, just missed the thing. No, sorry. When you saw that time, I saw your eyes light. You're like, no, that's not me today. Man's like, no, I've had a long week, bro. You think I'm getting that? Forget that, bro. No,
we chopped that now, man. Bless out, though, bro. Bless out, man.
Yeah. Try come on next week as well, bro. If you can, bro. Try come on next week as well.
I will do.
Yeah. All right. Bless him, bro. Bless.
Big up, man. Big up. You know what? You know how I feel about the Mane situation. Let me restart this. You know how I feel about the Mane situation already. I feel like Mane has done a lot of compensating along the way. I think a lot of people forget that Mane had to compensate for Salah at the beginning. Salah came in, went on the right. That was Mane's job, and Mane had to go to the right. So I think Mane has done a lot of stuff. I think Milner, Mane, and Wijnaldum, off the top of my head, are three of the players who just do whatever is asked of them to benefit the team, no matter what the situation is. Like they're random positions, constantly playing different things, especially Milner and Genie. Like they have been asked to do so many different things. So yeah, I don't think it's appreciated enough when players do the whole filling in, playing in different roles stuff. So I agree with that, man. And the Salah one. Bro, I'm scared of that whole Salah not going, and he makes a great point, man. The memorial is right there where Salah can see it. Is it like a trying to? But then again, Mo wants to be here. We're just not giving him the money he wants, so it's not really on him, is it? Really?
It's a tough one for me because I like the idea of it, but then the way Jay broke it down, it did make me kind of think, maybe it's. I don't know, man. Like this whole contract saga with him, even now, like things aren't set in stone. Should that even be put up, knowing that my man might not even stay? His legacy isn't foretold, a bit like others where you've seen that. Remember the Jordan Henderson one, I think from last year. Like his legacy, we kind of knew he was always going to be there, innit? So you can do that, but with Salah, can you really do that though, bro? Like if Salah was to jet off in the summer and that thing's been done. That looks a bit kind of mad, though. I can't even lie. From our fan base, even to a degree, it kind of does look kind of mad. Like, We're celebrating a man, but he's gonna bounce now. Yeah, but the memorial still it's still there though, isn't it?
No, but regardless, Mo is a Liverpool legend forever, regardless what happens.
No, he's still a legend, but then should you really be going to those lengths though to be doing that? I'm not taking away his legendary state. That's what I'm trying to say. He's still a legend for what he's accomplished at Liverpool.
No, but he deserves the memorial whether he stays or goes. He's one of the best players to ever play for Liverpool, bro. So he still deserves the memorial.
I'm gonna be real. It depends. It's kind of techie because I think he does deserve it, but at the same time, I kind of understand. Like it's like we really maybe should have done that when he signs, or you know what I mean. I don't know. Would you?
I don't know.
Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? Imagine if he leaves. All right, let me give you an example. Imagine if he
still
leaves.
Deserves it though, bro. Even if he leaves, let's be real. Unless he actually said, "Fuck y'all." And bounced, which he would never do.
He would never do that. He'd never do that.
Salah is arguably the greatest player to play for Liverpool in Premier League history. I think Gerrard is probably the only player at the moment, if you're looking at the way it goes, that is like comfortably above him. He deserves a memorial. He does. Like, we got to be real, bro. He does. Even if he leaves this summer, Mo deserves a memorial.
I just think what it is, you may be right. I think you're probably right, but I think it's just going to leave that kind of, if he does leave that bad kind of taste in our mouths where we might not think it now because he still plays for us, right? But if he does leave, I think we need to revisit what Jerry said because, in my opinion, like we might feel a bit different, you know? We genuinely might. You don't know how you're going to feel if he does leave, bro. Like in how many months' time? It's a techie one for me. I'm going to be honest. It's techie.
Fair point. Fair point.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's move on to the next caller. John, you there, bro?
What's up, guys?
What's
going on, bro? You right?
Cal's not here for the battle today, bro.
Yeah, for the kit battle. I can't even lie.
This is why I'm not going to do Cal dirty tonight. I could have wore a Liverpool shirt. That'd be a point to me. But no, not doing dirty. I'll wear a winner shirt.
Okay, yeah. What's going on now, man?
Listen, what's going on?
Cal, I'm gonna start the timer now, my brother. What's up?
Non-football. All this Will Smith stuff is the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Right? People are now calling for him to be stripped of his Oscar. Right? But why are people not calling for your man Weinstein to be stripped of his Oscars?
So who was stripped of his Oscars, sorry?
They're calling for Will Smith to be stripped of his Oscar.
Yeah, I heard that bit. What was the second bit you said? Right? Apologies, bro. What's the second bit? Yeah.
But they're not calling for Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein. Okay.
To be stripped of his Oscars. He has 81 Oscars. So where's the same energy towards him?
100%. 100%.
What Will Smith did, some people can see wrong. I don't find it wrong. I think he defended his wife, which he had full rights to do. Maybe he could have handled it differently. But that's like
the bit I think.
On stage. That's like going on stage and slagging a disabled person. If that was me, I would have done the exact same thing. No, I can't lie. I would have done the exact same thing Will Smith done. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all make mistakes.
I hear you.
And that's all he did. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
But people are saying his career's over and
his career's not over.
Back. He's still a role model of kids. He's lived his life up until that point squeaky clean. You can't never say a bad word against Will Smith until that point. And even then, I don't think you say a bad word of him. Because all he did, again, was defend his wife, who's going through a horrible time at the minute.
Oh.
Sorry.
You know what,
John? We're gonna have to let you go. But I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it because he was in a minute. I'm not gonna play it.
But very, very good point about Harvey Weinstein. How dare anybody say that Will Smith should have his Oscars taken away when Harvey Weinstein is a convicted? Yeah, it's disgusting. It's it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
There's one guy in prison, proven in the court of law, that done something really, really, really disgusting, but it's getting away with.
Who has multiple Oscars and they're not taking any of them away?
81 Oscars.
Yeah, no, very, 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 very true, bro.
It's because he's white.
Bro, you said it.
It's because he's white. Is it not?
Preach!
One black man does something wrong and they want to take the Oscar off him. A white man wins 81 Oscars, gets found guilty in court, go to jail, and they don't want to take one away from him.
Facts.
I'm glad you said it, bro. I'm glad you said it, bro.
The agendas are mad, bro.
As a white man today, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of our white community that we're allowing this to happen in 2022.
Bro, everybody isn't as great as you, though, bro. That's the only thing, man. So we just gotta hope everyone else can catch up, bro.
That's all how people follow your lead, bro. You know what I mean? No, but thank you, John. Thank you. And we're gonna chop this up right now, bro. Thank you,
guys.
Brother.
Respect.
Love, man. Big up, bro. Make sure you got that shirt ready for Cal next week, bro.
In it for real.
Don't you worry. Tell Cal. I got him. But anyway.
Big up, man. Love, bro.
Blessings,
Big up,
bro.
man.
Love, my brother.
Big up.
Do you know? All right, I don't want to, because I can see bare people waiting, and well, obviously, like I'm looking at the time. I think we ain't got a lot of time, but I'm just gonna keep mine short and sweet. Will Smith shouldn't be stripped of his Oscars, right? Should not be. Sorry, Oscar, shall I say? He made a mistake, and not only that, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm just gonna keep it real. I just tell people how it is. If someone disrespects your missus, regardless of what it's about, how you feel, but if someone disrespects your missus, and you're right there. Let's say you do it in a club. You're walking in with your missus and someone says something that's disrespectful. Are you going to wait for the dance to finish to approach the situation, or are you going to handle it there and then? I know for a fact there's many people in this chat that will deal with it there and then. I don't know how they'll deal with it, but they'll deal with it. Whether you pull man aside or whether something else happens, because obviously I don't want to condone violence, but I'm just saying, like, you just deal with it. You're not going to wait for the thing to be over. That's why I understand when Will Smith...
It depends though, bro. It depends, because you've seen me in action. You
No.
know
But what
like,
I'm saying
I will pull man to the side. Do you know what I mean?
No, but that's a blatant disrespect, though.
No.
But regardless, though, even that's a joke, yeah. And Chris Rock is a joker. It's still a blatant disrespect in it, and it's like it's there and there. It's not like I don't know, like they saw a video or something. It's there and there. It's live. Like it's there and there. He's looking you both, and he's sending that distance.
Let's be real,
it's the same thing. No, bro. It's the same thing.
He was protecting his wife, bro, but he
it's not even.
He wasn't in the end, bro, because it's made the situation worse.
No. Forget all of that. I'm just saying. I don't even. You know what? One thing I say is this year. I know again. There's many people that if someone disrespects your missus to your face, by the way, they look at you and they're saying what they're saying, but they're doing it jokingly, but you're dissing you. You're not gonna sit there and wait until the thing's over, bro. You're gonna confront them. How you confront them is up to you. It's up to the individual. Some people can be violent. Some people will just tell man like, yo, like, what are you doing? But what I'm trying to say is regardless of the fallout, because we know Will and Jada and all that stuff happened before with their relationship, it's not about that. It's just more about just plain black and white. Man disrespected your partner, you're going to address it. You just are. It's just how you address it. It's up to the person. You can't do things like that, bro. You can't. That's how I see it. I'm not trying to say what Will Smith done was completely correct, but you have to address it, though. Man's not going to wait for the Oscars to be finished and then go, oh, you know what? Yeah, what you said at that time. Bro, you're going to address it there and there.
But I'm not going to lie. After swallowing everything, I think the disrespect was very minor. I think even Will would have done things differently if he had hindsight. Yeah, I do. But I think it was a very minor scenario for such an outrageous response.
But hear what I'm going to say, though. At that time, if you just see someone disrespecting, but then afterwards you think, it wasn't even that deep, fair enough. But I'm just saying, as a human being, if someone you think disrespects your partner, you're not going to sit there and think about what you're going to do and think rationally, are you? You're most likely just going to address it instantly, right? Surely. That's what I'm doing anyway.
Not physically, though.
No, but I'm not saying you have to do it physically. I just said you address it how you are. Every man different. For example, I'm never gonna I'll give it like, see me, I'm just gonna address it. I'm not saying how I'm gonna address it. I'm saying I'm gonna address it though. You know what I mean? Everyone's different.
No, I get it. No, 100%.
Every man's different. You know what I mean? Everyone's
100%. Like I said, and again, a lot of the time you think people. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna talk my business, but we've been out. It was my birthday. I've come back from the bathroom. You've let me know something. I've had a word. man's apologized. That's just how it goes,
but
because
you've
you don't
addressed
always have to be violent about it.
No,
though. You
but I'm not saying
I could
no,
have
but
gone and
you're
been violent, but what would it have solved?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
But you're making my point. You addressed it. I'm not saying you address it violently. I'm just saying every man does it differently, but you address it still. I'm just saying.
No, that's the point I'm making. Don't violently address it, because I addressed it without violence, and the man was very remorseful, and the situation was easily done. But imagine if I'd have just acted like a lunatic. What would it have solved, bro? Do you get what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is everyone. Like I'm saying, I'm just saying everyone's different, and I'm just saying how you address things is different because everyone's got different characters. Like, for example, I don't know how people move. Zabiri, big up Zabiri, my brother. Yeah, Zabiri might just he's either gonna like be like, no, you know what, we'll talk outside, or I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna do something. I know Zabiri move. Bayesian might be the same. He might be like, oh, you know what? Nah, we're gonna talk, or things happen because it's real life, bro. You can't let someone do that. But I just think emotions, and this is to everybody that's in the background, by the way, talking about everyone. Everyone acts things differently. Only you know how you deal with it. But you know within yourself, if someone disrespects your missus at that moment, come on, man. You're not just gonna sit there on the chin and laugh about it, and look at your missus and be like, "Don't worry, babe, I'll sort that out later." You're gonna address it,
I still think violence is always the wrong result, but you know what I mean. Me and Cal went over this for about half an hour, so. And I know what you're like. I've had to calm you down a few times, so it is what it is.
No, don't do that. Don't make it out like I'm just gonna start clapping up people.
No, I never said that. I'm just saying I've had to calm you down.
No, but again,
I know what you're like.
Yeah, of course, because I address things, but obviously
I've seen
don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
Listen, I
just thinking about New Year's.
What happened in New Year's? I'm trying to think what happened in New Year's.
Yeah,
I don't remember, but anyway, we move.
Drink spill, we move. Let's bring in the next.
I'm not gonna lie, if you do that, it's peak. 975 Jammer, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up? Blessings.
What's going on, bro?
I was actually gonna talk about something else, but that Will Smith conversation, it's touched a nerve for me because I lost my best friend from him defending his baby moms for something trivial. That we all thought was trivial. Some words were exchanged. Like this was like back earlier in my post-college days. Went to go see him. Thought it was something trivial. Could have let it go. Scuffle happens. We all thinking it's fine. He got shot outside.
Bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. And that's why I was saying, like, I totally understand making sure you defend your woman, making sure that there isn't a level of disrespect. But there's loads of things that are just worth turning the other cheek. So what Jam said, this is what I'm saying. Like sometimes getting over irate or letting pride get in the way to a point where you take it to that level, it has consequences. And that's why I always say violence should always be the last resort. Like,
here's the thing. We only have control over our reaction. We have no control over what the other person does. So if you react a certain way, just know that there's a chance that you could end up losing your life, because we have people walking this earth that gives no regards to human life and will 100%. Snuff out your life like that and think nothing.
No, it's facts. Facts.
Right.
It's facts. No, I hear you.
And do you know what else I've always said as well, Jamrock? There's too many people who are walking around who are like, I used to call them professional troublemakers, but you know, whatever the word is, and like they will approach you, and what you don't seem to understand is, or what you don't realize in the moment is, you were getting on with your life, and they've come into your moment, and they've come into your world, and they've come in with disruption, and the chances are it's calculated and it's planned, and because you're thrown off guard, you will respond the way maybe you think is best, but this person has already premeditated this scenario. Because let's be real, saying something disrespectful is normally premeditated. Disrespect doesn't normally just happen. It's normally something somebody's thought about before.
No, there's a difference between disrespectful and a joke. You know, when you go to shows like Academy Awards and Oscars and stuff like that, there's a reason why they normally hire comics. If you've noticed, it's always comedians they hire. They're hiring those comedians because they want to puncture the egos of those celebrities to make them seem more human. Like they don't take themselves too serious.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So when you go to these award shows and you're sitting in front row, you're gonna get a little roast. And if you watch different angles of the whole situation, you saw Will Smith was laughing when the joke happened, and then he looked across.
Right. Yeah. I saw that.
But then someone took a video from behind both Will and Jada, and when Will slapped Chris Rock, Jada started laughing when Chris Rock said, "Oh, Will Smith slapped the shit out of me."
Yeah, I saw that, and that was the part that I didn't like because
you know what I'm saying?
that was her fully condoning the violence, and that was the part that I didn't like because it was almost like she has no regard for what happens to her husband as long as he does something that she deems okay. Yet she's the same woman who's actually dragged said husband through the mud. I found it very disrespectful.
She has. Yes.
All I'm saying is that, so like I said, in regards to my best friend, something happened and we thought it was like done, squabble, everybody go home. He didn't go home that night.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that as well, bro.
All I'm saying is that when you extrapolate that from Will Smith and Chris Rock, who are both celebrities, that it wasn't going to escalate to the point where people could lose their lives. When you extrapolate it and put it into normal society, just be mindful that your reaction, you could pay for that with your life. And if you're willing to take that risk, God bless.
I like that.
I hear you, bro. I hear that, bro.
Fellas, good show. Like I said, I had something else on here to talk about, but this Will Smith stuff kind of annoyed me because I'm just like, man, I hope people don't see that and start thinking about this. Yes, you want to protect your spouse, you should, but there's different ways to do that. If Will had gone upstage and said, you know what, we're not going to talk about my wife today. She's going through a challenging time with this disease that she has. We're not going to be doing that tonight. I think Chris Rock would have listened and be like, you know what, you're right. Done.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing his wife.
But bro, that's exactly.
Sorry, Matt. Apparently, Chris actually didn't know she had alopecia.
Correct, he didn't know.
Because she's rocked a short haircut for the majority of her life. He just thought it was a hairstyle she chose.
Yes.
So it was just a light-hearted joke, and he didn't even know she had alopecia.
Huh?
Agreed. And just quickly as well, because someone just said, Matt, did you change your opinion now? My opinion is exactly the same, because I think people don't understand what I'm trying to say. When I said I'm going to address it, I said everyone addresses things differently. Did I not say that, Drift, or my mitzvah?
Yeah, that was what you said, Jay.
Exactly. I said, listen, everyone's different. I said, I can't condone what he done. Yeah, I'm saying everyone's different, though. When you address something, my temperament, your temperament, Jamal's temperament, Zubiri's temperament, Bajan's temperament, Elanti's temperament, Ramsey's temperament, everyone's temperament is different. But my whole point is you're going to address it. You're not going to wait until after the show, are you? You're going to address it there and then. That was my whole point. How you address it is up to you, the individual. That's the point I'm trying to make, and that's exactly what I said. So, man, big up.
Yeah. And you know what burns me? Like, his baby mom got remarried like 3 years later after he died. So I'm just like, she wanted him to defend her because she felt disrespected over something that, like I said, we all thought was minor, but he had to show that, hey, I'm gonna, defend you. Like I said, it cost him his life, and she's remarried, and everything is mucho, and he's in the grave. So all I'm saying is just be careful.
You have to.
How far you take to protect your wife, because like I said, if you want to pay with your life, that's cool. But just know that there's a chance you could lose your life.
That's a very good story told, man. A very good story told. I'm telling you, there are too many people in the grave over pride. And absolutely. I'm way too long in the tooth now to understand now. Pride ain't never making me do something. So
No. Of course.
All right, man. See you guys.
Big up as always, man.
Apologies
for the block as well, bro. That was fully gremlins in the system, bro. I don't know what was going
trying to
on
give you some April Fool's nonsense. Don't listen to it. That was some April Fool's nonsense. I don't know what you.
That wasn't me.
No, it's all love. It's all love, guys. It's all love.
Yeah, no. Big up, man. Big up, bro.
All right, bless.
Yeah, it's getting emotional for a minute, bro. It's getting emotional. By the way, bro, I know we was gonna cut the show when you had to jet, but we got a special guest that's gonna come in. So I think it's best that we bring him in now. Well, go on, bro. And then when you got to duck out, Rams is gonna co-host with me while we just finish up, bro.
Yo, what's up, man? Is this some loan thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
loan out. Go down to
It's a little loan. It's a little loan, right now. It's a little loan. It's a little loan, brother. You know what I mean? But we move. We move. I'm gonna try and sound a little bit longer, like another. I'll probably get another 5-10, and I'm.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's bring in one or two more while we've got the co-host in the building.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Round of applause for you, man. While you men doing your thing in the UK, I looked up jobs in the UK. I can't come over there. I was gonna plan on moving there, but can't happen. And, on the Oscar thing, let's appreciate how far life has come and how far growth has come. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, man, would have been violent. You know what I'm saying? People died for less than just comments. You know what I'm saying?
True.
100%.
Shout out to men like Emmett Till, man. Rest in peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people losing their life for a lot of things in life. So let's just be grateful.
Hold on, bro. Is that the thing you was telling me about where you dropped the leaves in the rum, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I was telling you about, my man. That's what I was telling you about.
Okay.
But
Did
yo,
you just pop the bottle off a dragon with your fingers, bro?
With the ring.
With the ring.
The ring.
I
knew it was gonna get you.
It's the ring. No. I didn't fall for that. You know what? I was thinking, there's no way my man just popped the thing with like the ring. I was like, this man's moving like. I was thinking, this man moving like Black Panther, fam.
Yeah, there's no way, bro.
This man's got
Anybody
vibranium,
using
fam.
cocoa butter is never popping the thing with the fingers. No,
I was thinking, no, this brother's got vibranium. I need some of that, bro.
Hey, shout out to you, man. What's up, Ryan? What's up, man? But
what's up, man?
I wanted to talk about the Will Smith thing and just a quick different point of view on it. Like I moved to Maryland and then my girl came down and she was like, yo, I'm scared to be alone. What if somebody kicked the front door in? I don't know what she was expecting me to say, bro, but I just looked at her with the coldest eyes. I'm like, oh, they're dead. Because I didn't give them a reason to kick my front door off. You know what I'm saying? But if you giving them reasons to, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty comfortable in my home. No one's going to kick my door off. I didn't go out there. Yo, I didn't go out there and do nothing.
There you go.
For a man to come kick my door off. So if somebody kick this door off, it's either for you or they're just going to be dead. And if they kick it off for you, you on your own. Like, you on your own.
This is what I'm saying, bro. You
on your own.
Yo, nah, for real.
I heard Jamar's story. It didn't really change me. I kind of had the same energy. Like, yo, they're gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? I got this numero uno life right here. I'm gonna do it to the best. Man, come for you. Yo, you're gonna have to stand on that. The house is burning. Yo, I see you outside. You ain't coming on my back. I'll see you outside. I'll get the kids. I'll get my pets. I'll get whatever is valuable. I'll see you outside. You got 2 foot, 2 hands? Yo, see you outside. You ain't make it? I'll tell the other chick about you. Yo, make sure you can make it because the last chick didn't make it out the fire. You know what I'm saying? This defending the honor thing, yo, this ain't the 1800s, man. This is 2022. I came on here and tell y'all, man, about equal rights. I came out here and tell y'all, man, about equal rights. Yo, I don't even hold the door for him no more. Nah, get that door yourself. Hold the door for me. Nah, man, it's 2022. What are we doing here? I gotta go slap him, man, because he talk about your bald-headed. Why you bald-headed? You could have wore a wig. What the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, man, fix up. What are we talking about? Fix up. What are we talking about? I gotta go slap him, man, because he talk about he ain't talk about my head. My shit's on fleek. That's what I'd have been doing. I'd have been like, you wanna let him talk about you like that? Nah, that ain't my queen. Nah, I tell my girl, I'm like, yo, you know what the thing is at? You know where the bow and arrows at? You know all the knives to machete? You know where everything's at? Don't look for me to grab them. Grab one too. The door, yo, grab one too. If you ain't on that, let me know so I can go find a chick that's on that.
Nah.
That's all I'm saying.
But this is what I was gonna say. If your missus is a ride out, she'll ride out for man. You kind of know you have to defend it. But again, I'm not saying violence though. Here's the thing. This is why I think people get twisted, those Zubiri. Because I think me and you temperaments, I would say from what you're saying, I wouldn't go to maybe your extremes, but at the same part though, Yes, I'm about that. Because remember, man's got 2 kids in it. I've got 2 kids, yeah? And I got my missus, yeah? Bro, first of all, with respect to my kids, I'm not even gonna say nothing that's gonna get us banned in it. But you know what time it is, and I ain't gonna say nothing.
The kids is the line, man. I've come a long way.
That's a different thing.
The chick, nah, she on her own, man.
No, but if you're no, I agree with you. I fully agree with you. But that's why I said though, when you address something, you can still address it though, Zabiri. Because even though,
man, she on her own, man.
Bro, if your chicks are around them, bro, I don't know what to say.
Nah, it's the kids, bro. I'm telling you, it's the kids.
Oh yeah, the kids. No, but the kids are different.
Bro, remember, the kids are innocent. The kids are innocent.
They can't fend for themselves, man.
They can't do. I'll back the bro. You look at my daughter wrong. It's on. I'm telling you.
Oh, bro.
I don't care. Yo, she's a grown woman. She's not a child.
Do you know what it is, Zabiri? I think you know the point that I've got an issue with is that if the joke was about Will, Jada would have laughed her ass off, and that's the part that bothers me. Because she would have laughed her ass off, and that's the point that bothers me. That's why I want this
energy drift. I'm telling you,
that's the part that bothers me.
Yo, Matt, I'm not saying be on my thing because I came a long way to get here, and this ain't even the bad Zabir. This is the great. This is what you want. The other guy would have been on the madness. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I'm telling you, man, I had to come a long way to preserve me. Like me. Like dying for who? Mom and pops who live their life? Nah. Make sure heaven is open for me. I'll see y'all up there. Why you getting shot? You know what I'm saying? Why you getting shot? That's what I want to know.
It's a very savage, you know.
Nah, but Drift. You got one life, my man. You can't just throw it away.
He's right, though. You have got one life. But that's why you
can't just throw it away for anything.
No, but Zabir is right, though. Zabir is right.
All day, every day.
All right, bro. Mike, you see, listen, I would trade my life in for my kids. There's no listen, they're my kids, bro. Like, I would trade it in.
Nah, she gonna get another man telling the story about I had this guy named Matt, man. Nah, you crazy? Mom and grandma didn't live their life, and I'm diving in, young 20-something-year-old, maybe even 15, taking a bullet. Nah.
Let me ask
why are you getting shot? Why are you getting shot at for? No, man, less of that. No, that's all I'm saying.
But I will say this though. Remember, we've changed the conversation to, first of all, like someone is disrespecting your woman. Because remember, I just said disrespect.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about
why are you coming at my lady?
No, but
what's she doing? What's she doing? It's that August thing. It's that August thing that let the invitation in. Nah, you see what you bring on yourself? Nah, that's on you. I guarantee you, if there wasn't that August thing, no shots would have been fired.
No, bro, I hear you, but remember, we're taking it.
Don't, man. Shots fired because she was out there reckless.
No, that's right. That's right.
No,
Matt.
Guys,
shots got fired. She was reckless. That's on you.
Oh, 100%. But what I'm saying is,
I'm sipping tea on that all day. Laughing.
Listen, shots were fired, but listen, this is one thing we can't do is change the narrative. The narrative is, I just said from like there's a standard point of view, your missus gets disrespected. I didn't talk about how she got disrespected. Like, remember, the Will Smith thing was the joke. He found it uncomfortable, whatever, and he confronted the situation. But whatever you do, that's up to you in that moment. But remember, Zabiri, you switched it from that to someone's kicking down the door, like, boy, like, I don't know about you, but I'm on my team. Because that's different. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. All right, let me end it here and clarify. Let me end it here and clarify and not take up too much time. All right, so I brought it to that extreme. So me and my missus have the understanding, but you, man, obviously don't. It's not in my thing. So yo, they say God help those who help themselves. I'm not saying I'm a God, but I told my girl,
I know exactly what you mean. I know.
Yeah. So now what I'm getting at is, I'm Will, she's Jada. She got violated. If she defended that and is getting out muscled, that's where the muscles come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do something. You can't just sit there expecting me to do something. The house is on fire. I need you to be trying to save yourself or something. You can't just be laying there in distress like, like
that. I understand what you're saying.
You to do something before I come in. Like a dude slapped my chick. Yo, you gonna take that? Like, do something back. Let me see a fire, whether it's a big fire or a little match fire, something. Cause off that, I'll feed off that. But you just get slapped you on the floor like, oh, pick me up and then kill him. Nah, like I need you to be trying something.
I know what you're saying. No,
you see what I'm saying? That's exactly the point I'm getting at. You have to come with something. Rolling your eyes.
It can't just be it can't just be your man to come and defend you if you get in trouble. Fully agree. It can't just be like, oh, my man will take care of that.
Punch, and let me hold you back and be like, you know what, babe, I got you. I see you fighting, but I got it. But don't just stand there and be like, nah, my man's gonna take I need you to be like, yeah, when I swung, my man then came in with the other right. It has to be that story. Bonnie and Clyde, we're going down together. Now, I'm the only one going down for assault? Nah, less of that. He should have went up there, slapped him, he flinched, then I went up there and slapped him too. Now I'm the only one going down for assault. You crazy, man? Come on, man.
I hear that. No, when you say it like that, but that's a different narrative. And I fully
no. But you see, that's what I'm saying is,
but
my girl, she got that narrative, but y'all didn't get it. Now I'm telling her, somebody kicked the door off, you better shoot him. Because I'm gonna shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect me to just shoot him. I don't know. I ain't giving no reason to kick my door off. So why even in here? Got to be for you, so you got to do something. So, man, come at your hands now. You better go slap him. Go slap him. He try to do something. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, now I'm not just going to go up there catching assault. Now I'm the only one up there with the assault. Like Jamrak said, now I got locked up for 15 years. You out here with what? Who you out here with now? You been with August. Who you out here now with? You know what I'm saying? Now you cooped up with some dude that then switched his name from April to May. May I hit it before June? Nah, come on, man. Nah. So that's what I'm getting at. But I do like everyone's opinion on it. I don't think no one got my opinion. So I want it to be said.
I hear you.
These females, they gotta get up. I don't care if they scratching, do something before you expect a man to do something. Cause I'm gonna tell you, my girl stole some dude parking in New York, and that can get tense. And I just remember grabbing up the thing, going down there, and I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm like, nah, what am I doing? I'm standing there like, no, I'm crazy right now. Over a parking spot, I'm gonna dust out some dude because my girl didn't steal the spot. I'm like, yo, you got me fucked up. I'm going back upstairs.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
Matt, that could have been your cousin in New York trying to park, and I laid man's head out and blown his brains out. Because my girl didn't. I'm just letting you know. That's how real it can be.
Why is it gonna be my cousin? Why can't it be so cows?
You've been calling your cousin them like, yo, somebody blowing his brains out over a parking spot. And that's my missus. And, you know what I'm saying? She didn't put me in that spot, bro.
No.
So that's what I caught myself, man. And I'm telling you, I came a long way because I was on that. I was on that.
You was on that smoke.
You know, big up on that growth, man. Big up on that growth.
I'm telling you,
trust me,
as
we get older, no, for real, bro, because I'm not going to go into it, but no, facts, because listen, as you get older, you naturally mature. People mature at different ages, and obviously you see things differently. Things happen in your life that can change the way how you even think as well. Like, so even me, I would just say, like, just without even going into detail, like, my kids have really humbled me more so than before, innit? Like before. My kids have kind of changed the way how I even look at certain things. So I fully hear what you're saying. Like, as time goes on, I think there's just times when we learn from things and we evolve as humans as well. Like we change all the time. So big up to yourself, bro. Trust me.
Hey, big up to you, man. Hey, big up Rams, man.
Hey, come on,
I slap people for a lie, man. You lie to me, man. I'm slapping you. Slap. It's all right. Don't ever lie to me. Yo, big up to you, man.
Love my brother, as always, brother.
Big up, man.
Bless.
Jeez. Moral of the story, people. Violence is never the answer.
Trust me, it ain't.
I never even said that.
Yeah,
go to you.
On the Will Smith front, I got a question for you guys, yeah? Can you tell me who won Best Picture for the Oscars that night?
No.
No.
That's the only thing I remember about the Oscars from was the Will Smith thing. I'm being genuinely honest.
You know, is a deaf film won Best Picture for the Oscar?
Bro.
A deaf
And
film.
it's been
For
completely
first time in
overshadowed.
history. First time in history.
Bro.
And no one's talking about it, man. That's why I'm pissed off with this whole Will Smith thing, man. Because when Coda won it, I was happy. I was very happy because obviously my cousin is a deaf and a mute, so I obviously affects home. So I was like, bro, a deaf film is getting recognition, man. And this is the first time it's happened. And a deaf actor, only the second time in history that has won an Oscar.
But do you want to know something though? That just goes to show you like how many things get overlooked for an Oscar though, bro. Like like listen, as you just said before, like, and I know what you're saying because it's frustrating because that Will Smith incident overshadowed everything. It actually did. Let's be real.
Bro,
like, when
it overshadowed his own achievement, Matt.
Exactly.
No, of course
that was Will Smith's first ever Oscar, and it overshadowed his own achievement.
And if I'm not mistaken, only the second black actor other than Denzel, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Jamie Foxx has got one.
Jamie Foxx what?
Yeah, Sidney Poitier got one as well.
Oh yeah.
So what? So he's
but there's only a few in it.
There's
only a few
black actors.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And you know, if I'm not mistaken as well, correct me if I'm wrong, people, because I don't really follow the Oscars too tough, but I swear he used to say he was boycotting it before, innit? Him and Jada, innit? He used to boycott it, if I'm not mistaken, right? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah. Which is the reason why I think Chris Rock made the
joke. So imagine they boycott it after all this time. Will obviously goes to it because he kind of, I'm going to say he knows he's getting an Oscar. He does, because he ain't showing up if he ain't getting one. That's what I think anyway. He knows.
No, I don't know, man. He has some stiff
I think he has a very good idea, bro, because they've been boycotting it for years, and all of a sudden, he's just there now. He's like, oh, I'm just going to turn up and be to the Oscars. I'm just going to turn up to the Oscars because
remember,
me and Jada changed our mind.
It was the first ever black directed Oscar, which is what annoyed me. That's what annoyed me.
I just got a funny feeling he kind of knew. But anyway, my whole point is this. That whole thing overshadowed a lot of things. And like I said before, I'm not trying to condone violence. I'm just saying the one thing I do agree with, and I say one thing, is that you're going to address a situation. If you feel your partner has been disrespected, it's just how you deal with it. And that's all I was trying to say. For the people
no, bro. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody beliees that you think it's good. It's okay to go around.
No, of course it ain't. You can't just go around clapping at people because, like I said, someone says something.
I will always live by the rules that when you're dead and gone, you're not the person who it bothers. It's your mum, your sister, your brother, your wife, your children.
There's lasting effects, though, innit?
You're not the person. You're just gone, innit? You're not the one, so always be careful of the actions that you take, because you might not care about your life, but everybody else does, and they're the ones that are affected when you go. Not you, them. So always make sure that you do things properly, and you always do it without violence. It just is what it is, man.
Agreed.
Anyway, on that mad note, let's get back to football. And by the way, big up for coming in and co-hosting as well, Ram. Last minute as well, behind the scenes, people don't realize. Big up for that, bro.
Man, you gave me the loan opportunity, man. I was never gonna turn it down, innit? You know what I mean?
But Ram, what if I told you that loan might not go through? What are you gonna say? I'm joking.
Oh my God.
That was an evil laugh. I looked at the Joker then. I might just went. That's some Joker thing, like. Anyway, people, I'll be back. Give me 1 second. I'll be back.
Let's bring in our next caller.
Cool.
Pete, what's going on, bro? You there?
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, all good. So first thing I wanted to talk about was like your guys' rating shows.
Okay.
So, because I think like Jota gets unfairly treated by everyone, including Klopp, because he came in last season when the front three were absolutely terrible, was scoring last-minute winners and still struggled to get in the first 11. And then we can say Klopp has kind of changed and now he's like letting more new players join. But even this season, he's never properly been given like a good run in. And every time he does, he's like always criticized for having a bad game but scoring. But that's like his role. When Salah was doing that, last year, we all praised him. Then you look at someone like, she had quite a few examples, but something like like Trent, even though we criticize his defending, we always kind of allow it that's also not as much of his role, like the defending thing. And then you look at Mane. We last season, like especially you, Drifty, you gave his ratings up because he helped defensively. That was his role. So I think it's like for Jota, he's like a new role that we haven't seen in Liverpool in a while. So I think you guys like a bit harsh on him.
Okay.
But
Fair
then,
enough, fair
like
enough.
the questions I wanted to ask, I just have a couple questions.
Go for it, man.
The first one was, does Kante make an all-time France 11?
Ooh,
and
okay.
Let's say we don't win the league, but we lose it. We lose because we lose one game or we draw one game, but one team stops us from winning the league. Between Man City, United, and Villa, or Spurs. No, actually, forget Spurs. What's the team that you'd say would stop us from winning the league? Like you'd be most okay with?
Okay. All right, bro. We'll chop that up now then, bro. Big up as always for coming in, man. And we'll chop that up now, man.
Okay. Yeah, big up
See you
yourself,
guys.
Pete, man.
Big up, bro. Big up, man.
Yeah.
Big up. Ooh, all right. So let's start with what team would you want it to be that stopped Liverpool winning the league? Because it damn sure ain't City or United. I'm not letting it be one of those two.
Oh, it's gonna hurt if it's Stevie though, man. I'm like,
yeah, I'd be very disappointed in him. I don't believe in match fixing, but it cannot be Stevie that takes the points off us to win the league. Surely,
it cannot.
Surely,
it cannot. It's like a crime against nature, man. It's a crime against football.
100%.
I'm sorry. If it's the case,
I'd let it be Watford. Fuck it. Like they don't mean anything to anybody, do they? So
if it's the case between City, United, and Villa, I can't stand United and City saying that. I had it during 18-19 where United fans said, we ended your title run. You couldn't beat us with like 9 players. We had to play with people that are injured and all that. I'm like, I can't deal with that again. I'm sorry. No. As City, I don't want City beating us. I would actually take that back. I'm thinking right now, if City beats us, we can easily say we just lost against a good team.
That was the point I was going to make, bro. I was actually going to say, I don't know if there's any pride hurt in losing to City. I don't know if there is, because they're a brilliant team and Guardiola's a brilliant manager and they're the best team in the world, arguably, if they beat us. So maybe it is City, because it can't be Stevie, because that will hurt him, Ram, if we're being honest. Like, even he will be hurt by that. And it's never United. On any day of any planet of any situation, it's never United. So I think it would have to be City. And it's at the Etihad. And there's no shame in losing at the Etihad. So I'd actually go with that.
Hopefully we don't get into that stage at all.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna make a crazy statement right now. Well, I don't even think it's crazy, but people might go crazy. I think there's an argument, a very, very strong argument, that Kante is the best defensive player to ever play for France.
What about Makelele?
Bro, I got to be completely honest with you, bro. I think the Makelele-Kante conversation is very, very strong. Like, if you pick Makelele, I don't have a problem with it. If you pick Makelele, I don't have a problem with it at all. But, bro, it is not cut and dry. Kante is a sensational footballer. Like, he truly is. And if you look at the grind that he's been on and what he's done and how important he has been to all of Chelsea and Leicester's success, bro, it's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable.
Then I see Scoop on Football. He brought up Vieira's name as well. Like Vieira, you can't sleep on Vieira, man. Like elegance mixed with brutality.
That is true. That is true. I personally still think Kante is arguably the better one, but I'm up for any conversation anybody wants to have. You say Makelele, I don't have a problem. Say Vieira, I don't have a problem.
My rebuttal to that is, I don't think Kante is good as a lone pivot, unlike Makelele. Makelele was a beast as a lone pivot. I think Kante needs another player next to him.
I don't know if I'll say needs, Rob, because sometimes it's like there's 2 players on the pitch when it's Kante, because it's like he's doing everything on his own, bro. I don't know if I'll say needs, but I agree with you that
to utilize the best Kante, to have the best Kante, you have to have someone next to him, arguably. But for Makelele, You could put him on his own. You could put him with partners. He will still be doing the job. He'll still be doing the job.
I like that argument. I like that. This is actually like an actual conversation, isn't it? We can't even just chop this up in a second. That's like a full-on argument. But Kante is definitely right up there. I think because he's still playing, people aren't, the nostalgia's not there like it is with Vieira and Makelele. Kante is a sensational footballer. Like
he's got Leicester as well to hang on to. That Premier League title win with Leicester, he's got that.
Yeah,
I don't think Makelele or Vieira has anything to put up with compared to what he did with Leicester. I don't think so. It's a conversation, but for me, I have to pick Makelele, man. Makelele's one of a kind.
And just to touch on the Jota situation, which to be fair to me, Pete, I think I kind of did allude to this last time, and I know Rams can't take any blame for this because he isn't part of the rating system, but I did actually say, and Cal kind of fought back with me a little bit, and I tried to lay my claim on it of that we can't really be too harsh anymore on Jota because I do believe his job is just to score goals now. And I think there's one position in the team where work rate can't necessarily be questioned if you still do what your job is. And that's striker, Ram. I don't know if you agree with me, but if you score in the game, that was your job. Like, that truly was your job. What do you think on it?
You're right to an extent, but a lot of the games Jota's been playing in, if he hasn't scored, he's ghosted. Like, compare it to Nottingham Forest before the goal, he was shocking. Like, I forgot that he was on the pitch. You could say the same thing with Arsenal. He barely had any touches in that game.
He won both games though, Ram.
But he did. I get that he did. But for if we're comparing modern day strikers now, because no doubt modern day strikers right now, you have to do a lot. You have to not only score goals, you have to build up play, and you have to do everything else. Jota's a little bit more like a throwback. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be good technically, you just have to be good with your feet, good in the right situations, and good at scoring goals. That's like old school striker, and he sort of fits that. But compare it to modern day strikers, he's not of that mold. He's not of that mold, which I think he can be. I think he can be given time, but
think about it, bro. Like, for example, when we beat Arsenal in the League Cup semi-final, bro, that was all Jota, bro. That was all Jota.
It was, but then again, I tell you this, he was good in that game. Like, he got the ball and he was driving at the Arsenal defense. You know what I mean? So he did have a good performance.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. So he is capable.
He's capable
of doing that. He is capable of doing it. He's proven it. Do you know what I mean?
If we're going off the last couple of games, I know he scored a lot of important goals, but performance-wise, he hasn't been that good. But overall season, majority of his good performances were great. Like, he was incredible, like very, very good. But for the last couple of games, he's been meh. That's all I got to say on that, man.
I hear that.
Yo, people. Unfortunately, I've got to shoot. But listen, Rams, I'll let you take over, my brother. I'll let you take over, bro.
Yo, I have to do the loan thing for a reason, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen. It's a loan right now. It's not a permanent. Well, I hope it's not. I don't know what these men are doing behind my back. I don't know if it's a permanent transfer, but I might not be back. You know what I mean? They might be like, no, let's make this loan permanent. So, you know what I mean? But no, people, listen. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Listen, stay with the guys to the end. There's people in the background. There's a few more people. Obviously, we're gonna make sure that people get on. But love always, people, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Always love.
Big up, bro. Big up, love, man.
Love, guys. Love.
Yes. So the couple of people we've got waiting, we're going to bring you guys in as soon as, guys. Thank you for being patient. Let me just get through a couple of these super chats before we get there. Big up LFC Aaron as always. Barca versus Real was in April, and it was in the League Cup final, and then 2 Champions League semi-final games. Pep versus Jose. It reminds me of us versus Man City. Oh, okay, yeah, because can you remember that rivalry that they had? Because I couldn't quite remember that rivalry.
In that situation, Pep won all of them, I think.
Oh, did he? Okay,
because I wrote 2010-11. It was, I know, Pep. What's it called? Pep and not Pep and Real. Barca and Real were playing, and that's when Messi scored that mad goal at the Bernabeu. So.
Oh, okay. It was that year. I remember that year. Okay.
So.
Mario, big up yourself. When Klopp wins the quad, will that make him Will that make him more successful than Pep in this era? Two Prems and 2 champs.
If Klopp wins the quad, he's automatically fast tracked to the GOAT conversation.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. If Klopp wins the quad, he's the best manager in Premier League history. It's done. I don't care what anyone wants to say.
Why I wouldn't...
All four trophies in the same season. He's the best manager in Premier League history. I don't care, bro.
My only caveat is if he wins another major trophy, if he wins the champs or the Premier League next season, he's the GOAT for me. He's the GOAT because he's done one thing that no other manager has done. Like you could talk about Pep's Man City, not even Fergie's United. Back in the day when Bayern Munich were playing for the German League Cup, they never did it. So all I'm saying, if he wins the quad, GOAT conversation has to be put forward, man. Has to be.
And context plays a major part, Ram. Ferguson had unlimited funds. Mourinho, Guardiola, loads of these players did have unlimited funds, which if you're talking about context, Klopp's done this with limited funds and just pure, great scouting, coaching. I'm sorry, if Klopp wins the quad, he's the best manager in Premier League history. I'm not having any other conversation, but we'll see we'll see how that one goes afterwards. Big up Pimp in Distress as always, brother. I sympathise for your loss, Boots lad. I do. I still have. Oh yeah, talking about my boots, bro. I can't lie to you, but I don't know if you heard the story I was telling. But I left the boots, and the wickedest thing is they were in my room in the plastic bag by the bin. They weren't in the kitchen where I can actually be but because I was young, my mum came in to empty my bin, and she saw a black bag. She picked it up, she threw it away, and let's move on before I start crying on screen.
I can relate to it though, because my mum. I had a 2006-07 away kit, and it had Gerrard on the back, and it was my first ever kit that I had Gerrard on the back of it, and I can't find it ever since. And my mum admitted that she may have thrown it away or given it away.
Giving it away! I'd rather it was in the bin.
Wait, I'm
never gonna rub it in because I know it feels.
There's hope that it still might be somewhere in the house, but
yeah, bro, I'm still looking for a FIFA 98 PlayStation 1 disc, bro, that just went miraculously missing in my house. Who knows, bro?
Yeah,
who knows? I still have the pain over my lost Michael Jackson autograph. Oh, rah, that is mad. And made out to him. Drop the beat for me, please. Yeah, do you know what, bro? That's pain. Shout out MJ pain as well, man. Absolute GOAT situations. Hold on, where are we at? Big up, bro. I'm never gonna lie. That's hard to take still. That is hard to take. Big up Eastwood. I stand with Will. Fair enough. Fair dues. Don't get me wrong. You know what hurt me about that situation, Ram? Will is my favorite actor, bar maybe
Denzel.
Nah, do you know what? I know a lot of people expect me to say that. It's actually Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio and Will Smith. Those are my favorite actors. You know what I mean? I just call it yin and yang, is what it is.
Okay.
And Chris Rock is my favorite comedian.
Yes.
Closely followed by Chappelle. And my all-time GOAT is Eddie Murphy, but he's retired, so I put him in the Biggie and Tupac conversation. It's different, isn't it? Eddie Murphy's
he's just
You don't talk to Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's just over there. But current is Chris Rock / Dave Chappelle. So to see my two favorites having that problem, it bothered me. It did bother me. I was like, couldn't it have been somebody else? People I don't even care about. Flip's sake, man.
You know what? I was watching Eddie Murphy's first ever motion picture film. And in that film, I was like, bro, you know what? I kind of respect him, man. He was very, very good. I think it was 48 hours. It's very
Brilliant
old film. I
brilliant
really
film.
liked him in that film, and I kind of respected him a lot more. You know what I mean? Not I didn't have any respect, but you know how it is. I have a lot of respect for a lot of actors, man. I mean,
100%. And again, just like the music conversation, it's all subjective. It's all about you. Nobody, who a favorite actor is to you, innit? I don't think it's something that you can actually claim is a fact. It's not. It's who it is. Like, there's certain actors, I'll watch their film no matter who they are, bro. Paul Rudd, I don't care what the film is, I'm watching it just because he's in it. Do you know what I mean? Who's another one who I'll just watch it because he's in
like,
it?
I have the same thing with Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, I love Jake
Gyllenhaal. Yeah, I'll watch Jake Gyllenhaal. Mark Wahlberg. If Mark Wahlberg's in it, I'll just watch the film, bro.
Yeah.
Jason Statham. I'll just watch the film because he's in it. There's certain people that they're not great, but you just like watching them in movies. The Rock. I just like. I know he ain't make great movies, but if he's in it, I'll watch it. It's all subjective. You know what I mean? It is what it is. LFC Aaron with the last super chat before we bring in the last callers. Check out Smith on Arsenio Hall. Smith taking the mick out of the bald-headed man. Smith said people should be able to take a joke when the crowd question. I did see that, and apparently the guy actually had alopecia that he was making the joke about. I don't know if you've seen that clip from way, way, way back. Yeah, man, look, Will Smith's reaction wasn't based just on what was going on. I truly believe the woman has just dragged him through the mud for so long that he's just a broken man. That was the response of a guy who's broken. If you want to see somebody who's been broken down, that was what happened right there, and I feel it for him still. I feel it, man.
Because I always thought Will was I know Will has that West Philadelphia in him, man, but that from his roots. But I always thought of him as like a mellow guy. You know what I mean? Like he wouldn't.
He is mellow, bro. But everybody will snap, bro. Everyone's got their breaking point. I'm a mellow guy, but you know what I mean. If you push me far enough, I'll snap. Like everybody, you know what I mean. Everyone, but. Let's bring in.
By the way, on hair loss, certain people look better with the bald head than others that have hair.
I hear that. And you know what? Jada actually suits a bald head. So is it even that bad? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It's up to them, innit?
Bayesian, what's happening, bro? Thank you for being patient behind the scenes, man. Big up, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
What's going on, fellas? What's up, Drift? What's up, Rams?
What you saying, man?
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
Will got taken twice. The enlightenment one or the entrapment with earlier, and now she took the spotlight from him at the Oscars. So he got duped twice.
Yeah,
he should have just left it be, let her take the heat, collect his Oscar, and moved on smartly. I agree with Zabiri on that one. I got 2 ones for you. I'm gonna make a statement now, Drift. Burnley's gonna steal points tomorrow. Tomorrow this weekend from City. I'm telling you right now.
Yes, Bayesian. Manifest it, man. Manifest it. Come on.
And I got 2 questions for you.
Go to
Trench free kick goal this season, the screamer, or Salah's goal against Chelsea, the screamer.
Well, which one's better?
Which one's better? Okay.
All right. We'll chop that up.
And the last one. We're in the lead for the cup. Stevie beats us. So Villa beats Liverpool. City goes back in front. End of season, last game, Villa beats City. We win the title.
Hey, and we move. And we move. And we move.
Are you saying like nah? I want to get involved in this title race. I need to make up for lost time. You think Stevie's gonna be like that, man?
There you go. Break our heart a little bit, and then at the end,
just gotcha. You're still gonna win the league, man.
Yeah. I like that. I like that one. I like that. But now, bless up for waiting as well, bro. Big up for the support as always, man. We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up, Adrian, man.
Big up, man. Love, bro. Love. All right, so let's chop that up, Ram, real quick. Obviously, like, it was a statement, the Villa situation, so we won't touch on that. We just manifest. We'll just keep that manifesting.
Yeah.
We will keep that manifesting. So, Trent free kick or Salah screamer against Chelsea? Which one were you going for, bro?
Which free kick? Is it the one against West Ham?
Was it? I've got the goal in my head, but I can't remember the team. Was it West Ham? I just remember it rocketing in. Was it West Ham?
Or was it Chelsea?
People in the chat, let us know. Was it the West Ham game? I've got the visual of the free kick. I just can't remember who it was against. I gotta be honest though. Yeah, it was West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah.
It was West Ham.
I'm going for the Salah one against Chelsea. I can't lie. I was there. I was actually in the stadium, bro. I didn't even know what I witnessed, if I'm being quite honest with you, bro. It blew the roof off the stadium, bro. It really did.
Bro. On that time, it was Chelsea versus Liverpool versus Chelsea. I was at my grandparents' house. No word of a lie, I screamed like a little girl when that happened. I was jumping on my chair. I was like, bro, what have I just watched? What have I just watched? And then my grandparents thought I was going nuts. And I was like, no, it's just, and it was like Salah scored. And they're, oh, okay. Why are you surprised? It's Salah. Salah always scores. And I'm like,
and the wickedest thing is, I loved that it came off the back of the racism that they were giving Salah a couple of days in the build-up. Bruv, it was one of those moments of just like, bruv, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, the majority of people who've ever gone to Anfield know that the atmosphere is just sensational anyway. But bro, I can't describe the feeling, because remember, we were still in a title race at that moment, and we needed to beat Chelsea. We were 1-0 up, and it was quite tense. It was a very tense game, and Salah's goal just killed the game. And when we was in shock, you know. I don't know if you've ever watched something like that, and you're there, but we were in shock. I was almost like, I don't believe what I just saw. Like, I had to actually watch the screen and watch the replay to truly believe what I just seen. Oh, what a moment! What a moment!
And especially because it's Chelsea,
and I've been there as well.
Especially because it's Chelsea as well. They thought they could come to our gaff and ruin the party. You know what I mean? I was like, no way it was ever going to happen again, man. And
it was Hazard versus Salah that day, and Salah came out on top. You know,
Hazard missed a couple of sitters, I remember as well. So just
it was a very tense game until Henderson set up Mane for the first goal, I believe, wasn't it? And then Salah got the second. Yeah, unbelievable.
Mane, sorry, not Mane. Henderson was on crud at that moment. He was just like, he was on another level. Like,
he was a man possessed, bruv. Do you remember that cross that he put in for that?
Yeah. Went, just took it past what's it called, Emerson, and then just chipped it.
Lovely little dink to the back post, bro. Beautiful.
Right.
My captain.
Yeah,
my
man,
captain.
Of course.
So yeah, let's bring in the last guest of the day. Big up yourself, man. Big up for being patient, bro. You there?
Yeah, I'm there, Jeff. Big up, Rams. Big yourself up as well. I saw you on St. LMC TV doing the quiz.
All I gotta say, man, the champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
You're here, Rams. I'll give you a run for your money, but that's another show, Rams. We can talk offline. That's right.
And obviously with the viewers' reviews as well. Big up your damn self as always, bro. You know what I mean?
You know what? Big up yourself, Jeff, because you're the only one that gets hold of me. Listen, you know, last week I was waiting about 4.5 hours. It's like I was waiting for a flight to Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Man was on the airport still waiting. You know,
man's talking about transits. You know, transits.
Bro, and I see Sabiri, this one, Jammer. I'm thinking, right, man's at the bottom of the list. You know that little run of the gutter. You know that little run, the little rubbish in the floor.
No, never that, bro, never that. Listen, we go for us though, bro. We go for us, bro.
I think so. A quick question. I was gonna do a song, but it's fine. We'll leave that for next week, innit? Let me not bore you, man, to death anyway. But anyway, I'll get to my main two topics. The first one is about Naby. My thing is, from his I'm a big Naby man, like Matt is. My thing with his Liverpool career, a lot of people be saying stop and start, which I understand due to injuries and whatnot. But people are forgetting. For me, again, personally speaking, I've been watching Naby since he's been at Liverpool, but for me personally, he's had more good games than bad games. It's just the only fact. And when he has a run, you see Naby does his stuff. But then when he gets injured and he loses momentum, back and forth, and so on, so he goes a bit off the boil. But personally, if we're gonna sell Naby, for me, there's only two people we need to get. Again, we need a top class baller. When I'm talking top class, I'm talking Bellingham and Gravenberch. If we're not getting any of those two, then we shouldn't sell Naby. That's just period for me. My second question is a fun one. So this is a buy, sell, and keep. So I'm gonna go back in the past. So you got to choose out of Aymar, Ortega, or Faleron from Deportivo La Coruña, and that's so yeah.
So what we got to do? We can only bring one back. Did you say?
So it's like basically it's like one you play in 11. So like one you play in the first 11, one you keep on the bench, and the other one you sell at the free.
And it was Pablo Aimar,
Ariel Ortega, and Joan Valeron from Deportivo La Coruña, Spanish international.
Juan Valeron.
Valeron. Underrated baller, you know. Very underrated baller, Valeron.
Yeah, Drifter, you can take this, man. This is a little bit behind my time. Just a little bit.
Lelante's going back to like Deportivo, coming back against AC Milan. Was it 4-0 down they were against AC Milan?
Yeah.
Hey,
great comeback.
Hey, but big up yourself,
I'm just
bro.
a year ahead, man. Just a year ahead.
we'll chop that out now, brother. Love us always, man. And big up for the support, man.
Big up yourself, Drift, Rams. I'll keep an eye on you. You know what time it is.
If I need to defend my crown, I defend my crown, bro.
Hey, you know what it is, man. But I'll big yourself too up, man. Bless it.
Yeah, man. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Love, man. Love. Woo. All right. I'm playing Aimar. That's a fact. He's getting in the first 11.
Okay.
I'll bench Valorant and I'm selling Ortega. Ooh,
you're selling hard. Ortega?
That's a difficult one. I'm thinking about Valorant in this Liverpool team right now. It would work, bro. It would work. I'm always thinking about the Liverpool team when I'm doing these things. I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking like,
where would you play Pablo Aimar?
He's just got to play as the false 9/number 10 in it, depending on what we're doing. I think Aimar could have done. Do you remember how he ripped us to pieces when Benitez brought Valencia in the Champions League? And when we went over to, do you remember when we went to Spain and the year before Benitez came, bro, he tore us a new one, bro. Aimar was a baller. That's a proper, I'm gonna look. It's a very, very hard decision. They are all very, very, very good players.
They're ballers.
Ballers. Old school ballers. But yeah, that was that. If you put Pablo Aimar in our team right now, that will be the Coutinho replacement we've been waiting for the last God knows how long. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
We could play him across the front three, left, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the false 9 thing, I don't know if he could definitely do it, but I'd be okay at giving it a go, at least. Do you know what I mean? Like
4-2-3-1, Fabinho, Thiago, and Aimar.
Bruh.
I'm sorry. That is nasty.
Damn, son.
That is nasty. Oh, God, bloody hell.
And the Naby situation, if there's only 2 people, obviously Nalante picked that, he would swap or he would just. I still believe that we should keep.
We should be getting these kind of players either way.
I think we should keep Naby. Me personally,
I'm keeping Naby. I don't like saying I want to get rid of Ox. I don't want to, but I think his time has passed. Like we're at that point where it's just like we need to start bringing some new blood and. Maybe getting, I don't like even like letting him go, and then bringing someone like a Gravenberch or a Bellingham that would do the job for us. So that's my opinion. I still think we should be getting these kind of players, but from the rumors that we're hearing about Tchouameni, Bellingham, Gravenberch, I think we are going to get a centre midfielder this summer. I think so.
Yeah, I've changed my mind again. I'm going to keep Ortega and sell Valorant. I keep changing my mind, bro. The only thing that's not going to change is Aimar starting, but I'm going to keep changing my mind on the others. I believe Naby should stay. I think he's done enough to stay. I think he's had a good season. He hasn't had an amazing season, but I think he's had a good season. I think he should stay. I think he's a very talented footballer. I think he deserves an extension. I wouldn't give him like a 4-year extension or anything.
Maybe like a 2-year.
I'd give him a 2-year on what he's already got. So he'd have 3 years left. And if at the end of next season, he hasn't really kicked on the way we would hope, then maybe you sell him then at 27 years old and he's got 2 years left. You can get a good price for him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
A lot of value. Yeah.
Sure. He's still got some value in it. I think it'd be very stupid to let him walk away for cheap now. He's had a good year. He hasn't had a brilliant
he's had a
year.
very
He's
good
had a
year.
good year. He's had a good year, man. He's had a good
Yeah.
year. I don't want to downplay anybody.
Look, I know you guys like. I mean, we do it. You do it in front of Matt because it's hilarious. But
Yeah. We're just bantering him. It's funny. It's funny.
But if we deep it, like, I mean, you guys do it with all of our players. Like, you guys do it with Origi, you do it with Naby, you do it with Bobby. It is what it is. But nah, man. Naby's proven himself this season. Like Crystal Palace at home, that spectacular volley against Atletico again. Like, even when he came on against Chelsea, he was decent. Like, he's proven himself to be a valuable asset to this team, like everyone else has. So I think he's definitely warranted that new contract that he deserves. Like you said, definitely not 4 years, but at least like 2 years. 2 years will be good.
Let's be honest, bro. This is a great way to finish up because we're gonna round up in a minute. Big up everyone who's in the thing. Smash the like button, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. And smash the like button just for Ram filling in because we was gonna end up when Matt had to go, but Ram's just jumped in, lone move, bang. You know what I mean? He's already scored a hat trick. Smash that like button. We've got no passengers this season. We've got no passengers, Ram. In my opinion, the only person who you could possibly say has been a passenger is Gomez. And even he has still had games where he's been very good and he's trying his hardest to get over the worst injury out of all the injuries that we had. So I wouldn't even call him a passenger at all because he's played well when he has played, especially at right back. But I don't believe there's been any passengers, bro. You look at the Ox situation and people ain't happy with him. He ain't been a passenger. When Mo and Mane were gone, he adequately filled in during January and was actually very important in quite a few of the games. Like, there's been no passengers. I truly don't believe there's been any passengers this season.
The only reason why we have a go at Ox is because he feels as though he's warranted game time, which compared to
he's demanded it. Yeah, he's demanding it.
And he's sulking about, and it's like his attitude is like, if he didn't have that attitude, we'd be loving off him, man. Like we'll be saying he came in at right wing, scored a bunch of important goals, Crystal Palace and Brentford. Like, he's done his job, but the way he's been acting is like, no, this is bigger than yourself. We're talking about history right here. Like, we're talking about being the greatest team of all time. We're being up there in the conversations with that Bayern Munich team, that Ajax team, that United team, and that Barcelona team. This is bigger than you. That's why we have a problem with it. But deeping it, he's done a lot for this club this season. He has. Whenever he's come in, he's performed like everyone else. And like you said, I feel as though Joe Gomez is the only one, but he has valid reasons. Times where he would have had the opportunity to play, he's either been injured or he's had COVID or the Rona. So,
and he has actually had two very good games at right back. He's had two very good games at right back.
Exactly.
For us. So I don't believe we've had any, like, I can literally go through moments in my head. And as one of the comments just said, even when Adrian played, he had a brilliant game.
Yeah,
like the game he played and he was brilliant, bro.
He was good.
I'm not going to shade him just because I don't necessarily think he's good enough. The game he played in, bro, he was brilliant in that game, bro. Like, nobody's been a passenger. Minamino and Origi, cup specialists for the Carabao.
Do you know what makes me so happy? I mean, I'm going to bring about the terrace energy onto here. Yeah? I've been hearing so much shit from everyone about how bad our squad depth is, how Minamino he's a waste. Like, Naby is just, what's the point? He's talking about better than Pogba and get out of here and all that stuff. Like, I've been hearing so much shit about all these players, and now they're starting to kill him with success. Kill him on the pitch, proving these doubters wrong, proving these doubters that they are worth something, proving these doubters that they're willing to put their bodies on the line to create history. And that's why I love this club. I love this team, man. I love this manager. It's like spitting image of Jurgen Klopp. You talk about teams encapsulating the manager. This team does it. We love Jurgen Klopp because the team he wants to play plays the way they do, which is putting all their heart, their soul, and their blood onto that football pitch. That's why we love Liverpool Football Club, man. That's why we love this team.
It's a fact,
That's why
bro.
we love this team.
And I truly believe that if you go through our squad, maybe we're being a bit biased. If there's people in the chat right now who aren't Liverpool fans, maybe they think we're being biased. But I will still ask them to put up the argument to what I'm about to say if they don't agree with it. There is nobody in our team who's unlikable. Maybe you might not love them because you're not a Liverpool fan the way we would, but we've got no one in our team that is unlikable, bro.
Do you know what? Do you know what did it, yeah? Last season, when Alisson scored that goal, every single rival fan was like, as a man, as a woman, or as whatever, I stand with Alisson. I am so happy for him, for what he's been through, his whole career, that whole situation that happened with his dad. And he comes on and scores like that. That meant a lot. It's just a shame it wasn't a win. It wasn't a title winning goal in front of Anfield, because that would have.
Oh, bro, no, bro. I don't think anybody is emotionally capable of dealing with Alisson scoring a winning header.
That would have hands down beaten Aguero's goal. It was a shame it wasn't in front of the Liverpool fans.
Bro, if Alisson scores that header, but it wins the league at Anfield, we might as well all just stop now, pack up, and go home, bro. Because that moment will never be beaten in the history of football, bro.
Especially with the context as well. The context of how his season had gone about. Started incredibly, had a little bit of a patchy run, then everything came crashing down with his dad. And he comes back, redemption story, and does that, you know.
And ram the quality of the header. It was no fluke. It was an Alan Shearer, Oliver Bierhoff level header, bro. It was no fluke, bro. That header was sensational. Bro, if only there were fans in the stadium. I think that was the only thing missing from that moment.
I think
if there were fans in the stadium.
West Brom fans would have clapped him.
100%.
They would have clapped him.
100%. 100%. Oh, man, I'm getting emotional. Let's just finish up with the last couple super chats. Pete, big up yourself as always, bro. The City game relies on Naby if he's not injured. I mean, I don't know. Would you start Naby against City, Ram, over Hendo? Because I think Thiago and Flacco, everybody would pick Thiago and Flacco. Who are you going for, Naby or Hendo for that one?
I think we need Hendo because of that balance of midfield. Like, Naby and Thiago, even though they're not really the same, they're kind of like built similar. Like Naby's more of a dribbler, Thiago's more of a passer on the pitch. So they're kind of similar in terms of built and the way they kind of play. I think you need like a little bit of a engine or a how do you say it? Like a boss, like a workman boss on that right hand side, like a Goretzka, like Goretzka was for for Thiago at Bayern Munich. You know what I mean? So that kind of player, we need to start Henderson that game for that balance, in my opinion.
And not only that, I do believe the leadership can never be underrated, because Henderson will help to keep everybody's heads if we start to get a little funny during the game. Because it's possible, it's away at the Emirates. At the Etihad.
Yeah.
It could get a bit techie, and you need the Van Dijks, the Hendersons, the Milners. You need them at that point to go, guys, come on, let's calm down a bit. Let's keep this okay. So for those reasons, I think it can't be underestimated. And I've always said this as well, bro. What I love about starting Hendo and having Naby on the bench is that Henderson can't necessarily change the game from an attacking point of view, but Naby can. So I like having Naby as an option on the bench, because if you need a goal, Henderson off the bench doesn't really help you, but Naby off the bench does. But if you need to consolidate and Henderson is tired, Naby can also help to keep the ball and defend. So Naby is a beautiful option off the bench, bro, because he can do either or.
But Drift, I can add on that, man. Even if you look at our attack, if we start with Sadio, Bobby, and Mo, bring on Luis Diaz if we wanted to. Extra directness. Bring on Jota if we need to get a goal. Like I can, and if we're winning the game and we need to shut up shop, bring on Ibu or Joe. Like we've got so many different options that we have. I think I've always said that our depth is good, but the only problem it has is that it doesn't stay fit. seeing as though we sort of sorted that out this season, I'm very happy, and everyone started to realize that the squad is good. It's just that staying fit is a problem. But if they stay fit, our squad is equally as good as Man City, if not better.
Yeah,
and it's showing
I
right
agree
now.
with that.
It's showing right now for me.
I agree with that 100%, man. So just a last super chat before we sign out. Mustafa, big up yourself, bro. We're gonna win it, fam. Love from Peckham. Love LFC. Mustafa. Shout out South London Massive in the building.
Yeah, man. Big up, sir.
Big up, man. Big up. So yeah, it's been a great show, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Do you know what I mean? Again, big up Ram for jumping in and doing a little loan fee. That was much appreciated, bro.
All good.
And yeah, we move. Tomorrow we'll be back for the watch along, guys, for the game. League football is back. Everybody, make sure you do your fantasy league tonight.
Make sure you remember.
Forgets about the fantasy league. You know them ones, bro.
Yeah, man.
So you know what I mean. Make sure you get that done, people. And again, make sure you are back tomorrow with us. We'll be going live about 15-20 minutes before kickoff. Stay tuned to the socials for any changes. And yeah, we got to get this W against Watford, man. We have to.
Man.
We got to put the pressure on City.
And if we win, we're top of the league, mate. For about 5 hours.
And it's over to Liverpool fan Sean Dyche to try and pull a madness off, bro.
Maybe Verge can talk to Big Vat about doing a madness against him. Who knows?
Real talk. But people, until tomorrow, again, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, spread the word. Make sure you go and follow Ram as well. You can see his link there in the to hit him up on Twitter. Make sure you go and show Ram some love. And people, we will see you tomorrow for game day. It's on. Peace.
Peace.